last session, uh, starting off in I can't remember. I'm gonna start from the first session because I it all blends together in my head right now. uh, you guys met at a cave. Some for a contract of an amount of money that was kind of a little unsure of at the time,
Seems a
uh,
little
and
suspicious.
and some for maybe a password or some for let's say other means. Uh, all there to defeat or clear out what was ever in that cave. Meeting a man named Regis, a lizard folk of short stature and low attention span, uh, who kind of let on that there was
Oh.
something. Ooh, okay, there was some strange trouble.
Roll on my computer.
There was some strange trouble going on with the cave that he needed to stop. Uh, and so meeting each other in strange way because it was a little weird of a click together. Not everyone really immediately getting along, but kind of understanding that it was good that there was more people here to take care of what was ever inside the cave itself. And so people talked about themselves, led by a conversation started by Regis, and then night came, and breakfast was made, and you all went in the cave. Uh, the cave itself was very cold, uh, almost as if something strange had taken place within it, which soon you all found out as you went through was because there were wormlings or uh, baby dragons to some that were have taken home there without some form of parental figure, just two baby dragons, uh, two of which that you killed mercilessly and stole their stuff. Also in the cave, you found a strange library of sorts, a workshop maybe of strange books talking about the different planes of existence, and maps in weird circles uh, that one of you recognized as teleportation circles. Uh, Weird ones, powerful ones. Uh, each of you separated the books to those who could actually read them and went along with your day. Uh, Starting to leave as Regis gave out amounts of coin, and you guys peeled the leather off of dragons and basically just grabbed some fun souvenirs. And then the circle that was also within the dragon's resting place started to glow. As you guys started to, most of you started to attempt to leave, but sort of stayed behind like a halfway point. Uh, some stayed behind to try to listen and heard a man. As this tearing sound occurred, a man started to walk down this down through the cave, spotted uh, seal, stabbed them in the leg, and let them go. All while talking about, well, he's gonna hate this. He's gonna love to hear about this. This he, or how did this happen? This is wild. Not a lot of information, but he was a masked fellow, red gold cloak, and he left. And then you all left.
You're not gonna mention say hi to Kinsey.
Well, you know.
We were there for that.
Kinsey said to check your pocket.
Kinsey did say that. um, and you guys headed back to West Haven, where with your new money and West with a new password to the underground black market of West Haven. Uh, After West found information he was looking for and looked through the black market and commissioned a set of armor specifically for Regis, uh, you are off on new horses, Swippy and No, uh, off to Easton, which was the place where West had heard his husband had been leaving. As you guys approached, you saw that there was a massive hole in the place of the city, surrounded by guards and adventurers of different sorts. And once you got close enough and learned that the entire city was swallowed up in a tearing sound, and as I think it was Kinsey discovered that the soil wasn't exactly right, maybe not from this plane, you watched as people get swallowed by the earth as an earth elemental jumped up from the ground itself, which you quickly slain, taking some great injuries that most of you have never experienced before. And then, as people started to pop up again, as well as your horses, you laid down for camp for the night. Talking a bit to the unnamed guard,
Whole man.
Whole Man, and then finding yourself to rest, unless anyone else has something specific they want to do. No?
Sorry, repeat that last part.
You just just found yourself to rest, unless any of you had something you wanted to do before the night passes.
No.
Well, there was that one thing
Oh.
theoretically, but I mean, that doesn't have to happen now, so actually it's fine.
It can happen whatever you want it to, Jeremy.
Oh god, I don't want to make a decision!
It's
I
your
hate
decision.
Playing D&D.
No, it's fine, we'll do it later. We're surely gonna be camping again. Surely.
There are multiple more days of camping.
D&D
It's
is
fine.
actually called Decisions and Dragons.
Dunk
So
and
true. Dunk
Uh,
and donuts. Guys, cannot
I-
wait for another
Yeah,
session
okay,
of
we'll do it
Dunk
later.
and Donuts.
All right. I took a bit more time there than I should have, but that's fine. It came from the top of my head. So I guess I should put on some music, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah, we hate you for taking a long time. Actually.
I-
Yeah, you're fired.
I should have
Fired. Ooh, let me turn the bot down a
Yes.
little.
Yeah. What's up? All right. The morning sun begins to just barely peek into the sky today, as it is heavily obscured by brewing storm clouds towards the northwest, leaving the wide plains looking like a shadowscape with shifting lines of radiance shining to the ground below. Most world shaking, though, is to those who woke up early, waking up to the massive hole only a couple yards to the side of you all. Past the clouds, though, nothing has changed. And those who woke up early see a commotion. Guards gathering the remaining horses that were not swallowed up by the earth, all led by the shouting of the unnamed leader of the group, as you watch him rack his brain for how long it could take to get back, with some people entirely on foot, with these 15 to 20 guards and 5 to 6 horses. And he's shouting like he knows what's going on, but it's almost clear that he is talking out of his ass in hopes that something comes up. But as the sun begins to rise, who's up first? What's everyone doing?
Wes is probably awake.
Kinsey. Yeah, Kinsey also wakes up pretty early, I would say.
Ulysses is also an early riser.
Love not being an early riser. Just me and Seal.
Yeah, you guys begin to wake up, and you see the commotion around you. Guards stepping from place to place, trying to put all their stuff onto the few horses they have, and realizing that it's not going to work. And just kind of a mess. What do you guys do?
Do we hear them talking about like anything in particular, like what direction they may be heading, what like the next plan is?
You would all already know that they are heading to Whitebridge. That is the next location. Well, that's where they're all from. So they're gonna try to get back and report on what happened.
Are we also heading to Whitebridge? I forget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big
That's
guy
right.
who's
We
just
were
checking the
choosing-
map.
We were choosing to go with them, right? Like the guard.
Yeah.
decided us.
Yeah. He offered if you guys wanted to come along.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a wise decision.
It is the closest place, right?
That and Milite are kind of the
Pretty,
same.
kind of the same. I say we go there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kinsey, did you want to make breakfast?
I did. Kinsey kind of like scrapes together all the rations he can to like combine into a meal. And can he cast Unseen Servant as a ritual to help him cook?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Uh, you have a little invisible buddy helping you.
Yes.
Uh, this does mean that like West and Xerxes, you guys watch like some of the stuff he's like setting up starts levitating, and then he's like takes it from the levitating.
Whoa.
Puts it back.
You know, you could have asked one of us to help you.
No, I'm used to doing it this way.
Mm.
Floating.
Seal doesn't help you?
No.
Is Seal still asleep at this point?
Yeah, what
Think
time
so.
is it?
What time? Would you guys all be up?
What time
Uh,
is breakfast?
They, the
Kinsey.
guards have been up since 4. So
Mm-hmm.
if that
Oh,
if that matters. So you guys can
Kinsey.
be up anytime between like 4 to 6 maybe, and then they could
Yeah,
get up.
Kinsey probably
Yeah.
woke up around like 5:30 to 6.
Xerxes wakes up like around sunrise.
Yeah, same with West.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which was spring. We'll just say you guys woke up early. I'm not gonna look that up. Yeah. I assume as breakfast starts to get scrounged together, to those who would like to wake up, the smell kind of catches you.
I think Seal wakes up for breakfast.
Yeah.
Eating.
This guy loves breakfast.
I
He,
love
like,
breakfast.
Flake would normally wake up at like 9, and like after being with these people, he's just gradually had to keep waking up earlier and earlier.
Seal is so like outnumbered now by people who wake up at fucking dawn.
So yeah, you guys set up breakfast. At this point, the commotion starts to slow down a bit
Mm-hmm.
as you watch the lead guard approach you all. Mask still on, not mask, helmet still on, and approaching.
A plate. The Unseen Servant like offers a plate to the guard.
How tall is the
Floating.
unseen servant?
Hmm?
How tall is the unseen servant?
I have no. I don't think it's really. It's medium size. I
Yeah,
think.
so it's like a.
Yum.
It can be anywhere between like, I don't know, 5 to
This thing's
8 feet.
huge.
Dude,
It's probably
I
just,
thought
like,
they
the
were,
same-
Like,
I thought
2
it
feet
was, like, a
tall.
foot- right? I thought it was that tall.
It's probably like the
I
same
thought it
size
was
as
a little guy.
Kinsey. Same height as Kinsey.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
Uh,
You can't see it.
no,
Exactly, it's scary.
no, I'm all right. I hate to eat
Oh.
my soldiers.
I see.
We're getting ready to go, but it looks like our pace is gonna be slowed a bit. The best I can do. I assume you guys want to get there as soon as possible. I can show you the safest route on a map, but we'll be maybe 3 days behind.
That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any like approaches towards west, because you still have the map, right?
Yep.
And he'll like point out like
Yeah, I hold it out.
yeah, he'll point out the easiest way to move to Whitebridge.
Okay.
My captain Indra, she might have information on your husband. I'm not sure though. We've been facing some weird stuff recently.
Hmm. Thank
But I
you.
wish you all the best. Of course. We're off now.
Wait, what kind of weird stuff?
There's been a griffin attacks recently. think so. Large eagle head thing, wings. I don't know.
Like
Griffins.
one or multiple?
Just one, but it's been stealing our farm animals. Kind of been the main focus right now.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody ask his name.
Worst comes to worst comes to worst though, we can set up a notice still, a missing person poster of some sort. Get it out there.
Do I have your name, sir?
Oh, Alexander Beck. Pleasure.
Did you write that
Beck?
one song? Sorry.
I was literally thinking, like, Josh had 2 weeks to come up with the best name ever for this guy.
Like Alexander Beck.
Fun of the name.
It's not making fun. It's a great name.
Is there an issue?
No, sir. What was your captain's name?
Indra Voltavo. And I'll send that in the chat.
Okay.
I don't have my notebook out because I'm an idiot. Oh no! My book, it fell.
Thank you, sir. If we make it there before you, I'll let her know that you're on your way.
Let her know about this. And he like brings up to the whole.
The whole.
How does the city go missing?
It's a great question.
I don't know. We'll get going then. It's been a pleasure to meet you all. And he starts to go to his men.
Good luck.
Let's get moving. And they start to make their way at a pretty like slow pace. But yeah, they slowly watch them cross the hill and disappear.
Where are the storm clouds in relation to where we're heading?
I think they are actually coming directly to where you're heading.
Hmm.
Directly. From would
Yeah,
be the right
from.
term.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's gonna like be bad or anything?
Roll me a nature check. Yeah. So it doesn't look like it's gonna be awful. Just rain. No like crazy storm. Just well needed rain.
Keep the rain. All
Hmm.
right.
Rain help plants grow.
I'm not a plant. What time did you all plan on heading out as well? I hate being near this thing. I hate this place.
I'm ready to head out whenever we're all ready.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Well, settle up, I suppose, then. Make sure they don't leave anything behind camp.
Yeah, alright.
You guys collect all your things and get upon Swippy and No
Great names.
and
Literally.
start to ride off in the direction that the guard group went. You guys quickly pass them.
Oh,
Are they
Paimon.
like slowed down because they have a lot of stuff?
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff and they have people that can't get on horses.
No. There we go.
Yeah, they lost like
A
all
million
of them?
ones.
Question mark?
A bunch of them.
They lost a lot of the horses was the main issue.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess the Earth hates horses, except our horses. Our horses are cool.
They have like what, 5 horses still?
Yeah, 5 to 6.
Hmm.
So it's looking kind of like a caravan right now. Yeah. So you guys pass by, and head off to Whitebridge.
West waves
Um,
to the group of guards.
You see Alex
Didn't
give
even look at them.
you see Alex give you a nod. There are some like really young guards there. Like
Mhm.
one kid, like this 17-year-old kid,
Aw.
trudging trudging through the
Aw.
plains. Probably like his first duty.
Oh no!
Oh, imagine it's your first duty and you get assigned to the hull.
The hole.
The whole
The hull.
duty.
No.
Yeah. As you guys go, about 6 hours into the first day, Xerxes, from your nature check, the clouds are getting way worse than a second ago, out of nowhere. It has started raining.
Mhm.
Nothing awful. But you like look up and it's like just darkness above your heads now.
Does the rain seem just like normal, or is it really like, is it strange feeling?
Is it really heavy
Um,
rain?
Strange
It
rain.
is. It's not strange yet. But
Yet!
you feel it getting heavier.
Can I
Mm.
like get a look at the map?
Yeah. What are you looking
Yeah. We're not like. Are there any like rivers or anything that we might be crossing over?
You guys, there's no rivers in between Aston and Whitebridge.
Okay.
The closest river to Aston was behind it.
Okay. I think Xerxes right now is kind of like worrying about whether it would be dangerous to keep going or if it like is gonna lighten up or be fine. So I think that's like what's in her mind right now as they're continuing.
It's kind of hard to tell right now.
Mm-hmm.
But as the rain does get heavier, it's travelable. It's just not it's not comfortable. Might take you like maybe an extra day to get all the way through. But yeah, I assume you guys just keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, rain's still coming down. You're pretty sure it's night. Can't really tell exactly. Can't really see the sun anymore. But you guys have a good idea on how time works, and you start to set up camp to the best of your ability in
Mhm.
this new coming storm.
Mhm.
We're gonna just keep pushing on, unless there's a flaky person that would like to.
You wanted, is it still raining at overnight?
It is.
You can have a
It's still
rain.
I don't think he wants to do this in the rain.
Do you guys want to
Okay.
do a 4-hour long rain campfire role play? I almost said cold play.
Cold.
Just wanted
I thought you said Coldplay. I was like,
cold play.
oh.
Oh, we've abstracted it.
Anyways,
It's the next day.
Xerxes grumbles about plants needing water. She
I'm
West
thinking about this, right?
West in his head thanks the rain for helping the plants.
This rain's about to get fucked, and then you're gonna be sorry.
What? You're gonna kill the rain? Anyways,
On the map, I'm looking. It
Yeah.
would take 4 days since we're on horses, right? From Aston to Whitebridge.
With it kind of like balanced itself out. You guys got a easier trip over, so it normally would be 3 days, but now because of the rain, it would be 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Kinsey looks like the most miserable wet dog you've ever seen. And he's like, most of his stuff, like he's kind of been leaning over his bag. He's had it in his lap and he's been like leaning over it to shield it from the rain so that his books don't all get wet.
Oh
Um,
no.
But as a result, he's been getting quite soppy.
Flake also just looks really soppy because he's literally turning a bit muddy right now.
I have become gross.
I am now
Literally.
gross.
Every
West
now and then you
smells
guys
like
watch,
wet cow.
Aw.
Aw.
Every now and then you guys watch a raindrop hit Flake, and you see like the the dust like totally come off, and it's like, oh god, and then it comes back.
I think Steel's hair is like super in his face because he normally doesn't really have a part, but now there's so much warmth to wet.
Everybody looks and smells horrible.
What's happening with Soppy Xerxes, huh?
Yeah.
Xerxes, I think if she were alone would have been fine, but because everyone else is radiating misery around her, it also feels terrible.
West is happy. West likes the rain.
Steel isn't radiating misery. His hair's just in his face.
Flake is a little bit miserable.
And you guys
Like,
camp. The rain doesn't get heavier. But it
figuring out
stays
later.
all night. Same amount of like hard pattering. From all the trees. Eventually, you guys find your way to sleep and wake up to being soaked again. The horses are also extremely upset.
Aw.
No. Oh.
They're dealing with it though. I think No is having the harder time.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh no.
West
Our horse
West is
strong
like,
as fuck.
no, I am very sorry about rain. I would stop it if I could. He can understand me.
Yeah, you get like a you get like a vibe of like he appreciates what you're saying.
Okay.
You can't do some nature dance or something to stop the rain.
No,
Can you talk to the clouds?
I've never tried. I
Can
could.
you try?
Rain clouds, go away, please. Well,
You guys sit there
didn't
for
work.
a while. Yeah.
Persuasion check?
Persuasion. Do you want me to roll a persuasion check?
No.
No? Okay.
Come on, what if it's a nat 20?
No.
You realize that the rain clouds don't really want to talk right now, so you know.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. I get that.
Mm.
They're going through something.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They're crying. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you guys get up to another rainy day, an actual full like 10 hours of a rainy day. Before finally you feel it lighten up a little bit.
Flake looks overjoyed at the fact that it's lightened up.
It has been a rough trek. You guys have made it, and you guys feel it lightening up. It's not totally gone yet, but you get the vibe that it should be done in the morning.
Every time they stop for anything, Xerxes spends like a full 5 minutes trying to get water out of like all the divots and shit in her fucking like hand. It's mostly covered up by the jacket, but like, oh, it is bothering her so much.
West wrings his hair out, and you see a huge water come out and make a puddle on the ground.
Flake like shakes his head like a dog, right? And it's like it's like when a dog is muddy and there's like mud going everywhere.
And Kinsey is standing next to him.
He wouldn't let that happen. He wouldn't do that to Kinsey.
Oh hey Flake! Oh god!
Nature shower.
Kinsey has like squeezed out his cloak and he's tried to like kind of beat some of it out of his sweater, but
West thinks this was a very successful shower.
Yeah. And you guys camp again for the night. to the next day, where once you guys wake up the next morning, it is not raining.
Oh, thank
Uh,
God.
Woo!
Maybe I should start
Yeah!
praying.
Oh my
So
gosh, yeah.
is it-
The clouds just took a long time to respond. Wes definitely did it.
Is the ground still,
You're
like,
welcome.
muddy, though?
Yeah, the ground is obvious. It's
Yeah.
super muddy.
Kinsey has taken Frank out. Frank was like kind of sheltered as well, along with the books. Kinsey's taken him out and is like letting him drink some of the raindrops off of a leaf.
If a cricket could smile.
He can in my heart.
Happy chirping noises.
Yeah, Frank seems pretty happy to not be soaked.
Best day of Frank's life.
And you guys are off on to another day. The third day of travel. You guys, it's been a rough trek because there have been like no forests this
Mhm.
entire path. And that stays the case as you look off in the distance. Like you get like a nice view on top of one of the hills, and it is nothing but open plain.
Has it just been
Oh.
open flames the whole time?
Oh yeah. Some of it's been hilly. It's been rough.
Mhm.
But by the end of the third day, you guys see a little edge of a forest.
Oh.
Specifically one that you were told to avoid as it would impede travel.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But it does mean that you are close to Whitebridge.
Okay, we're not going in the forest, right? We're avoiding it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're avoiding the forest. Just skirting right around it.
Mhm.
But you guys settle down again for camp. The ground is starting to dry up again as this it's been a really like warm day after all the raining. So things like drying off and feels nice to have a warm sun. Yeah. And you guys set up for camp for the night.
I can't believe Kinsey and Xerxes caught colds from the rain.
I actually wanted to say it earlier, but
Well, alright.
Mhm.
So Flake like sits down, presumably in front of the campfire, and he pulls out his banjo, but he says first, like before he does anything, he's like, I wanted to ask you guys something, because we never talked about this, and I mean, we were just heading off, we wanted to get away from there. Why did everybody else in the entire area get swallowed up and not us? I just thought that was a good question. I know nobody has an answer, but like, why though?
We got there last, didn't we?
Oh, we did. That's a good point.
Why did horses get taken?
Oh my god. You're right.
We are very strong. Yes. That is why.
I guess. I mean, it didn't feel like it was trying to put us into the ground at all. At least not for me. I wasn't getting sucked at the feet. Oh, that didn't sound right.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry.
I mean, it did try to swallow us once, but that was after everyone else
Yeah,
was.
that was the monster.
Maybe because we were standing still, couldn't feel the vibrations of our footsteps. Who knows? Earth elementals, who cares?
I mean, there were a bunch of people. Surely somebody was standing still, and literally everybody else got sucked up.
There's no point in speculating.
Why did you take your banjo out to start this discussion?
Well, I was getting it ready.
Sorry.
See, this is a great question.
No
God
one,
bless.
no one from here, and he means Tokane. Right?
I mean, Xerxes lives in Tokane. I mean, mean, no one from that town, I suppose, but then those guards were from Whitebridge, so
Hmm. I do not know.
I know. I just thought it would be good to put the idea into everybody's heads.
Why so it's harder to sleep tonight?
Maybe we
Okay.
can ask the gods if they know anything else once we see them again.
I guess. I mean, I doubt it. We already asked, but yeah. Well,
Bango. He points at the banjo.
yeah, I was gonna ask if y'all mind if I maybe played us a song. I've never done it for you guys before, and you know, it is my passion and all.
I don't think I can stop you.
Play music, yes.
All right.
Nice.
We're good.
Yeah, I mean, you got the thing, right?
Do I have the thing?
Sipping my water.
Do you need the link?
Oh, did it not? Wait, it's playing
I don't see it. Is it playing? I can't
on
hear
the
shit.
bot. It's quiet.
Oh my god, it is. Hold on, start it over. It was
Okay.
too-
Start it over, let me turn it up.
Stop! All right.
All right, I'm gonna mute now.
Shot number 2.
They say ambition is an enemy of greatness, and greatness is an enemy of fame. When I pick up my guitar and I try to write a song, I think of what my mentor used to say. Who fucking gives a rat's ass flake? Just write a love song. 'Cause they'll keep your belly full and your wallet lined. Don't bother these nice people with your sad sack songs. If you ask me, I think they're just a waste of time. Inspiration is the best friend of my sorrow, and sorrow is the best friend of my drink. Well, I wanna look myself in the eye tomorrow, but I'm too worried about what other folks will think. Who fucking gives a rat's ass flake? Just write a love song. See a counselor if you need to ease your troubled mind. And could you please sit over there? I don't want you crying in my beer. Do you want some cheese with all that wine? There's a song that I keep trying to sing to no one, but I'm afraid that it's too short or it's too long. And to add to all the things that I'm afraid of, the devil stopped sending me his songs, and the troubles in my heart need to get let out. And the troubles in my heart need to escape. And I never liked writing poetry, and I never liked doing pottery, and God knows that I never learned to paint. So every now and then I'll sing a sad song, 'cause it keeps my spirit light and my conscience clean. And if you don't care to hear it, don't mind if you go out for some air, 'cause I'm happy that you're happier than me. I'm happy that you're happier than me. I'm happy that you're happier than me.
you guys hear the last like strum on the banjo like reverberate.
Wes is clapping. Wes starts clapping. Wow, you're very good at
Lincoln's just
singing.
sitting there, like smiling, sort of, but it's like a very nervous smile.
It's a nice song.
Thank you.
You are very good at the bango.
Thanks.
It's pronounced banjo. West.
Oh, banjo, banjo,
We know what he's talking about. Don't make him try and say that.
banjo.
Still doesn't like say anything, but he looks like he likes the song a lot.
Wes was tapping his tail along to the beat during it. You play music like my husband. Very talented.
Well, I hope one day I'll hear what he plays.
I hope so too. Wes smiles. Wes gives you a big grin.
Oh,
It's the second time you've ever seen Wes. Well, actually, it's the first time anybody here has seen Wes smile.
Banjo is not one of my favorite instruments, I'd say, but you do have a good voice.
oh. He seems especially touched by the fact that Xerxes complimented him.
You know, I know about music too.
You also
Yeah.
play piano, yes. Right?
Yes.
Wow. Wo.
Man, I'd be a totally different person if I could play the piano. That thing is so many keys.
Kind of the point, yes. Range of note.
Yeah.
That is how piano make noises with the keys.
Yeah, I just mean, you know, like you can make plenty of sounds with just 5 strings, you know. That's a lot of keys to have to think about and such. Not to say, I mean, I think it's more impressive since you got to keep track of all that.
It's different instruments, let's leave it at that.
Well, all right.
All right. And you guys, after a wonderful song, find yourself sleeping. And it's very humid the next morning.
Aw.
Oh, brother.
Of course it is.
But it's okay. It's a nice sun.
Mm.
And pretty sure this is the 4th day, which means that you should be arriving today.
Should. Have we?
No, you guys haven't stepped out yet, but
Oh.
you should
Nice.
arrive.
It's the 4th morning.
It's the 4th morning.
Yeah.
So, you guys go up on your horses. No is like very poofed out.
West has been brushing both of the horses and keeping their manes looking nice, and has actually like weaved some flowers and braided some of No's hair.
He thinks it looks really cool. And you guys make your way through. It's about 8 hours into your journey when the first thing you see off in the distance, aside from the forest that you kind of like pass off, are the walls of a city. Smaller than those of West Haven, but still large enough to protect from whatever may come. But it's strange. As you get closer, let me... As you get closer, you see tons of small buildings directly outside the walls. Enough buildings to make up an entire city of itself, only protected by this small wooden fence on the outside of it all. You see, bless you, people sitting on the ground by the dirt roads within the city, and tents lining the streets directly next to the small wooden huts that lay a bit closer to the walls. Also, surrounding the fence is a collection of guards in basic silver armor, swords in hand. Uh, in fact, there may be more guards on the outside of this fence than you see on the massive walls itself.
Hmm.
Everyone on the streets, as you guys slowly get closer, are mixed in race. You see some Tritons, very few humans or elves. You see maybe this one drow kid, a collection of like tieflings. Um, just very mixed in people.
Mhm.
You said
Um,
there's no humans or elves, or
There's very few.
very few. Okay.
Um, but as you guys get closer to the wooden fence, to the opening of it, there's a this human guard with dark skin that looks up towards you both the horses. Um, Visiting, or what's your business?
Looking for someone?
We are
Yeah,
looking.
I guess that means visiting.
Hmm.
All right. Make your way through. The walls are a mile off, and they open the gate. And you guys make your way through.
Flake, like, upon, like, passing through the part with, like, all the mixed races and there's, like, barely any humans and elves, he's making a very, like, strained face. Because he thinks he knows what's going on, but he's hoping that that's not what it is.
Xerxes doesn't look surprised. Under her breath, mutters, "Whole country's gone to shit."
Kinsey does not know what Xerxes meant by that.
And you guys make your way to the walls, where the massive wooden doors to the walls are open, leading into a very human designed city, very block-like structures, kind of boring. And they let you in, they usher you in even as you make your way through, and yeah, the buildings begin to look a bit more structured, all of stone, contrary to the wooden collection of houses and tents outside. And as you walk as well, you see almost all humans and elves and maybe a couple dwarves walking around the road. The road as well, instead of the dirt path you were on, shifts to a stone one as you enter.
Hmm.
Where are you guys heading?
Where are we guys heading? That's a good question.
Should we
Is
look
there a
for...
map of Whitebridge?
It's
I don't
on the screen right now.
Oh wait, shit! It is on the screen. I didn't have it open. I usually have a different thing open. Sorry.
Do we want to look for like a tavern or something?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
get
I
some
was
food.
thinking.
Uh,
Someone to keep our horses.
That's a good idea.
you find a just a basic place to keep your horses, right on the inside of the walls. So I can move you guys off of them.
Wes kisses No on the head.
Oh,
Flake
Well,
like rubs his neck as he like walks away.
Kinsey
No,
gives
it's-
Swippy a little pat.
We'll just put them right here for now.
I'll give Swippy a big pat.
So you guys are looking for a tavern?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not hard to find. While in Azur, I said it wrong again. On this drive of a place,
Azure?
Oh, Crimson! Sorry.
What?
What's this?
What? I don't get it.
You
Oh,
weren't
you
here.
weren't here last night.
No.
Aw. Josh
I was asking for colors.
For like a
Specifically, you
cooler
wanted a
name
word for red.
It is it is not hard to find a tavern in Azure Drive. In fact, you specifically, while walking through the streets looking for a tavern, you see a blue wooden sign carved in the image of a kobold. Um,
Ooh.
as you like look at it closer, it's a pretty basic bar and inn. um, but you guys, I assume you guys walk inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys make your way through. It's a very very basic tavern with like a staircase all the way in the back end. You see a little elevated section for tables and this long booth that lines that wall, probably for like parties or something of that sort. And behind the bar, you see a man with dusty blonde hair and auburn eyes. He looks late 20s and stands up at about 5'7", pretty small frame in stature. Uh, very basic outfit too, a white cotton tunic, brown leather vest, brown slacks. Yeah.
I think Xerxes immediately goes over and orders herself a drink.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Did we like see the like walls of the Crimson Estate like while we were walking through?
Yeah, very very briefly. Well, turning into one of the corners of Azure Drive, you would have seen these. It wasn't really walls; it's more like these large gates that surround a pretty big building. Yeah, pretty basic
Interesting.
estate though.
You know, have we after like walking like in the city for a bit, to the tavern, do we like see any of the like? Because you said it was like mostly like humans and elves and like a few dwarves. Do we see any other like racial minorities, or is it just that?
You might see one or two,
Mhm.
maybe a drow in there, or the occasional tiefling. That's about it. But Xerxes, you go up to order a drink.
Yeah.
As you walk up, this man looks towards you. Yeah, what can I do for you?
They give a spiced scotch, whiskey, some kind of liquor. Does not have to be fancy.
Bottle or glass?
You know what? I would love a bottle.
He goes off and actually goes into like the back room and fetches a decently sized bottle of scotch, and he puts it down. That'll be 2 gold pieces.
Easily takes out 2 gold pieces in the station. Passes them over. Thank you so much.
Of course. And, he puts them under the bar. Is that all you are looking for?
So I'm looking.
West walks up during this conversation and looks down at the man. Hello.
He like he looks towards you and like looks up. Like,
West is looking
Hi.
down, like full downwards at him.
Don't worry,
Hey.
he's very nice.
No, I'm sure he's just very tall.
Hello.
Hi.
I am looking for my husband. And he takes out the little drink. Again. Have you seen him around here?
Like looks at it, tilts his head. No, I'm sorry. He
Mm,
hasn't came in here at least.
okay. Thank you. He rolls it back up.
Of course. What are you all doing in this town?
We are passing through looking for my lost husband.
Hmm. Well, I wish you best of luck. I know the guard quarters aren't too far from here. That might be a good place to start.
Hmm. Thank you.
The god quarters. Kinsey's looking around at just like the other like customers,
Mhm.
kind of trying to be like, are any of these Aether? But also just like taking note of.
I
anything
think
that
West would have
people.
realized one of them was Aether when he walked
Yeah.
in.
I
I
mean,
think
he's
I
gonna
think
check
he would have.
Um,
Kinsey thinks he knows better.
How many other people are in
He
here?
thinks he knows better.
uh, it's starting to fill up. It's only like 15 to 20 people though right now. It's a pretty big tavern. Kinsey, roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Cool.
Solid.
No one like super stands out. But
Mhm.
you see this one guard in there
Mhm.
with a interesting armor. You've actually seen this maybe like very few times in your life. It's unlike the armor from around, but this black steel with gold outlining.
Hmm.
And he seems to be drinking alone in a corner of the room.
Hmm. Should we ask him about Aether?
What?
That's cool.
Kinsey's probably been openly staring because
Yeah,
he doesn't.
that's why he's looking. Wes looks like over where you're looking. Him, and points at the black clad armor man. Is this a human?
Yeah, this is a human man.
Okay.
Probably mid-30s. Still graying hair though.
I was about to ask if he had brown hair. Is it?
Kinsey
real
dad rolls up
sickly.
wearing this cool ass armor.
Does he look like he has an iron deficiency by any chance?
I mean, looking at his outfit, I don't think he has an iron deficiency.
No.
Just
But yeah, brown hair slowly starting to gray at the tips.
Mhm.
Should I go ask him?
I mean, if you want to.
Wes goes over.
Okay.
Flake has been very like pensive. Like, have Kinsey and Seal like moved anywhere, or were they still just mostly like at the door?
Kinsey's at the door.
Yeah, he's just
Pretty
staying
much.
with Kinsey. Like, he doesn't look scared, but he does look like uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Does the cool armor the guy is wearing, or wait, has Seal seen this armor before? Or is it his cool armor?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. I wanted to ask, like, you know, like if we've seen him before, like for what, since it looks
Mhm.
special. But oh,
Yeah. So I'll say that the people that would recognize this would be probably Kinsey, Seal, Seal now, and Xerxes.
Mhm.
This is a Crown's Guard. Someone directly to the king.
Mm. For the emperor.
Yeah, Emperor. Sorry. Yarlith. So you approach
Yes.
West.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me write that down real quick.
Write that down.
Because you like watches West go over and is like, this poor guard. Trying to have a drink
Yeah. West goes over to him and says, "Hello."
He like looks up, and you now see that he has this massive scar. You don't know what it could possibly be. It's not like a claw, but there's like this massive mark that goes up from like the bottom of his neck all the way up to the like top of his left side of his forehead. Yes.
I see. 1 second. I was wondering if you have seen anyone who looks like this. It is my missing husband. He is a high elf.
He like gives it a quick glance. No, I don't think so.
Thank you. Anyways. Wes just leaves.
He looks just back down into the drink.
He has
Is he,
not seen him.
Oh, That doesn't really surprise me. And Kinsey's gonna go over to the counter, kind of like gesture for Seal to come with him, like, "Hey, do you want food?"
Uh-huh. What I said,
Mm-hmm. Well, Kinsey brings him over to the counter. Could I get a tomato soup, a grilled cheese, and a sardine, a raw sardine on the side, please?
She's like looks at the side of her eye.
He's like
Bubbles.
taking it in, and he's like, egg, tomato soup, grilled cheese, raw sardine. Are you sure? The raw sardine? I don't know if I don't even know
I
if I
mean,
have
any
fish.
small fish will work. I just figured sardines are rather.
I'll check if I have. One moment. And he goes like to the back room. You like wait for a second. He comes back. Like one of you. He does bring back like a raw sardine.
Oh yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I grilled cheese and tomato soup. No
can I get
problem.
pumpkin soup.
Pumpkin soup.
It's out of season for pumpkin, don't you think?
We don't really have pumpkins. I'm sorry.
Can I have a tomato soup?
Yeah, we can do tomato. Raw sardine for you too.
Sure.
He said it, he definitely said it as a joke. Like you said, he was like laughing to himself. He said sure. He's like, huh? That'll be 5 silver pieces.
Kinsey looks at Seal.
I'll take out 1 gold piece.
Oh, change. All right, 1 second. And he takes the gold piece and shuffles below the counter and gives you 5 silver back. All right, I'll be right out with your food and your sardine.
I got an extra.
Thank you. I didn't even think of that.
I'll be doing something like that. Are you going to feed stray cat or something?
What?
Are you going to feed stray cats or something?
Sure.
Or
Are we sitting at a table now?
He actually looks to both Seal and Kinsey. Like, you guys should sit down. This will be a bit.
Are there like open tables, booths around?
Yeah, there are open tables. There's also the massive booth in the back.
we gotta
Kinsey
sit in
is
the booth.
going to take the massive booth.
Gotta sit in the booth.
Gotta sit in the booth.
West follows them and sits with them.
Jason also follows him,
Yeah.
sits down,
Ooh.
starts to refill her flask.
Yeah, Slade
Um,
sits down, and he sits down like on the edge so he can get out first.
West, how is it shaped? Like, what's it shaped like?
It's shaped like a large L. It's been a little rough for West.
Yeah.
Especially
Can West pull up a
every-
chair on the open side?
yeah.
And just sit there.
The doorway is your height.
Yeah.
So you have some trouble. You have to like crouch below it every time you walk in. You bring a chair over to the booth. Sit down. And eventually, you watch as this blonde fellow comes out with your guys' food and puts it down. Oh, there's more of you. Hello. Anything else I can do for everyone?
Really just me. Oh my fucking know. Some soup with meat in it. I don't really care.
I'll get you the special.
Could I have a salad, please?
Salad, all right. Starts to write it down.
Salad in ages. Yeah, I want a salad too.
Yeah, for sure. He puts it down. I'll be right back with your food. He like walks away. He's like, salads and sardines.
Now I do have a question.
Yeah.
How many feet away is the Crown Guard's table?
Say about like maybe like 20 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm. Kinsey like keeps glancing over. He's like judging the distance just with his eyes. And then he's used Mage Hand to try and slip the little sardine into his pocket.
Yeah.
Or
Roll
like
sleight
if
of
he's-
hand.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay. You slowly bring the sardine closer and closer. And for a second, you see him like sort of look over and then look back. And you're about to like stop completely, but when he looks back, you're like, oh wait, maybe, and you slip it. There's not really a pocket, but you can like slip it sort of into the armor, and you gently slip it in, and move the hit mage hand away.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, did Xerxes like see him cast?
Yeah,
his
did anybody
spell?
see that?
I mean, it was a 19 sleight of here's
And
them just
were any of you particularly looking for it?
West was
I
just
did not.
West was just looking around at the room. So
Yeah.
okay,
I think at that point it would go against your passive,
okay,
which a
then no.
19 does beat.
Probably beats.
Yeah, it does.
You guys do see Kinsey like concentrate for a second and then stop.
He could just be thinking. He does that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you see him like furrow his brow and just think really hard for a second sometimes.
It's a British thing.
Well, what are you thinking about, Kinsey?
Thinking about the dirt.
Oh, you're right. That was weird. I mean, I guess not as weird as everything else that happened, but just a cacophony of weird.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a sample of it. I might be able to, I don't know, figure out where it's from.
I got slammed by the rock monster.
That
Yeah,
was horrific to watch.
it was.
It hurt.
Yeah.
I am okay.
Kinsey like rubs his nose a little bit.
I feel fine.
What are you
Xerxes, are you
drinking?
gonna save any of that for later?
Any of what?
That drink that you bought.
What?
Yeah, that
I can-
entire bottle with no glass to drink it out of.
I have a flask. I'm using this to refill it. I didn't bring any alcohol with me. I didn't think we were going to encounter a gaping maw on the earth while the whole city.
Well, that is a crying shame.
Not really.
Has Kinsey, or who was it that like, did anybody's character put together the tearing sound with a portal,
I think so.
or was
I don't know that Kinsey
Um,
heard the tearing sound in the cave because he
Did we-
rolled bad
I-
on his perception.
who
Did we
heard-
did we hear the tearing sound?
Yeah, I
I'd
thought we
say
arrived there like a lot after it happened, so we didn't hear it.
no?
I'd say in the cave.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Xerxes and Flake would have heard the
Okay.
tearing
And
noise.
then the elven lady guard, the guard, she said that she heard a tearing sound and then everything was gone. Has anybody's character like put that together, do you think? Or is that just like
I mean, I feel like it's something Xerxes would have thought about, but can I like roll something to think about it a little harder?
I think you have all the information there.
You know?
Yeah, do you think
Uh,
Xerxes would tell everybody or
If it's all if like Xerxes would talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if like Xerxes would think to mention it at all. Like, for what reason would she bring that up? She's kind of not very much into
Hmm.
speculating, but she very much should like make the connection right away.
Okay.
This is like
Yeah,
something weird
Flake
is
has
going
that
on.
same information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would bring that up.
Okay.
I wish I had thought of that earlier because he would have brought it up then. Yeah. So like while they're just waiting for the food, Flake is like, he sort of puts his head like in his hand, and he's like, I was thinking about the town again, and well, I mean, I heard at least this tearing noise when in the cave, and that guy showed up.
There was a tearing sound in the cave as well.
Yeah, when the guy showed up, he looks a little scared talking about it.
Don't
And
look so scared. Scared is better think about portal.
no, it's not the portal. It's scary, Xerxes.
So in the cave, did you get a look at the guy by any chance?
Like under his mask.
Kinsey didn't see him at all. Like he doesn't even know about the mask, I don't think.
Oh. Well, I mean, he had a mask. It was smiling, right, Josh?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he was wearing like a smiling mask, and I couldn't see his face underneath.
What sort of clothes was he wearing?
Like a red and gold armor, right?
It was more of a cloak. You saw sort
Cloak.
of elaborate, this elaborate steel like breastplate underneath, but you saw more. Of a cloak.
Yeah, he had like fancy armor and then like a red and gold cloak.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean anything to Kinsey?
I will let you attempt the history check.
Okay.
Attempt history check.
You like think for a second. I mean, maybe. It passes.
Oh yeah.
Kinsey's like, you can see him like trying to connect dots in his mind, and then he like shakes his head a little bit, like, no, not that, and then like just continues. What the fuck?
Flake, like, after hearing that, like, he heard, like, them talk about that out loud, and he was, like, shocked, because they've, like, this is huge for him, because, like, he still feels like it was all his fault, and now they just went out and said some stuff about it, and he's like, that's what the guy looked like? I caused that? But he doesn't say anything, and he's like, I was trying to say just that the woman we talked to when we first showed up to Aston, she said that there was a tearing sound, and it was like a perfect circle in the ground. I don't know much about how portals work, and it seems crazy to me that such an enormous portal could exist, but like, the other guy showed up and he wasn't there before, and there was a tearing sound. That sounds portal-like to me.
So the town. Wes is trying to like understand portals in his head. Left.
The town left.
The town
I-
left, and he's confused.
No,
What
it
I'm
was
even
taken.
wondering about is
Who stole it?
where is
Who take it?
I don't know. Maybe that guy. I don't know.
Oh.
what,
It does.
why do you think it would be related at all? You know,
Like
anyone
I
can
said,
make
I
a
don't know
portal.
much. It's more of
You're
an
just theorizing.
example than a real theory.
Did we hear the guy say that? Was it just Seal that heard say hi to Kinsey?
We all heard that.
I
didn't
thought
I'm pretty
everyone
sure-
heard
Because
say
he
hi
said
to
it
Yeah,
Kinsey,
that
directly
and
was
then
pretty.
so
That was
everybody heard
pretty
it.
audible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then only someone heard, like,
Um,
fucking, you won't believe who I just found.
Yeah.
She's heard that.
Just like by chance.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, your guys' food arrives. You put it down.
You wouldn't steal a city.
You wouldn't download a
You wouldn't
city.
download a city.
What's the special? What did they give me?
It is lamb. Finely cut and cooked lamb. With a
Well,
glazed in some sort of mead. Yeah.
This looks like very nice. Maybe not so nice for my pocket, but very nice.
There's like a piece of writing that's like 1 gold piece for
Mhm,
the
I
collection.
suppose not.
Oh, brother.
1 gold piece for everybody, other than so just for the 3 people that ordered.
Yeah, the salads are like 1 silver piece.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Xerxes puts a gold piece out on the table.
Oh, alright.
Kinsey also
Thank
leaves
you.
a silver piece as a tip.
Wes is confused and also does that.
Flake feels like he's a stingy asshole if he doesn't, so he also doesn't.
Oh man, this guy's doing well. He swoops by. Thank you. Kids, you watch the Kronsguard. Just
He's been glancing over every once in a while to see.
you watch him leaving his. You assume he's finished his drink. Get up and start walking up the stairs. Just with the fish in his armor.
Up the stairs.
He doesn't notice.
You still have the other fish.
It's rolled really low.
Does anybody else? I mean, this is a pretty like guy. If you get what I'm saying. Does
This is a
anybody
pretty
notice
guy.
he's getting up
This
and
is a
seeing
pretty
a
guy.
fish in his armor?
It
How
wasn't like
obvious is the
finely
fish
stuffed
now?
in.
It's a
Roll like a
sardine.
roll up it was a decent sized sardine. Roll a perception check. Just maybe. We'll see.
Can I roll one too?
Yeah.
Did it even roll? Okay, there it is.
Did Seal already? I mean, because obviously Seal knows about the fish pocket
17.
activities.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Seal
did
probably
Seal-
could have noticed.
Yeah, I assume Seal like saw Kinsey
I'll
put
s-
it in.
I'll say that you guys kind of like catch a glance as he's walking up the stairs.
So do we see the fish or just
yeah,
him?
of the fish. Just
What?
briefly.
Flake makes like the most like
Fish.
his eyes light up. He doesn't say anything to the guy, but he's like, Kinsey, Seal, do you see that guy? He has a fish.
Huh?
What?
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 Fish
What?
thing again.
The what?
Oh my
the-
god.
Huh?
The
do
fish
you mean
that
the fish
happened to
thing?
me, and the fish with Regis, and now this guy's got a fish.
What
I
fish
wasn't
thing happened?
there when Kinsey was ordering the fish.
Yeah.
I don't even know we have the fish.
Does Seal have the other sardine?
I think Seal just like gave it to Kinsey.
Yeah,
somehow.
Kinsey's
Kinsey
pocketed
stuffed
it.
away.
West when he sees that just goes, fish,
Fish.
What
How
the
does
fuck are you
this
talking
happen?
about?
fish.
Okay, seriously. So when I first met Kinsey and Seal, right, we went down to I don't even remember the name of the town. We went somewhere, right? And then
was
somebody
Hearthfield,
was
I think.
trying to.
Yeah.
It was where?
Hearthfield.
Hearthfield. Oh, it was Hearthfield. Yeah. We went down to Hearthfield, and somebody was like trying to put a fish in my pocket, right? And I don't know who it was. They were using magic to do it, right? So I obviously was like, "What the heck?" And so I took it out, and yeah, weird fish thing, right?
Ca-
And then later, right at West Haven, Regis had that random fish. Like, it just kind of happened. And I mean, I don't know, maybe that's unrelated, but now we're seeing another guy with a fish. You just saw he had a fish in his armor. He didn't even know it was there.
Can
So
West
he
make
put it
an
there on purpose.
Can West roll something to try and piece this together?
Can you throw something to try and
I-
keep-
Can Kinsey do a deception roll to see if he's like smiling? Or if he's managed to hold it back?
Kinsey, roll your
this is the
deception.
Wait,
fish
can
I-
I give
conspiracy.
Kinsey advantage? Because I think
I-
I was
well-
I was saying that before Kinsey rolled. Can I? conceal help because
How so?
It's just like reacting to Flake saying that, like, yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, that is
Sure.
so weird.
I'm gonna say that if your characters haven't pieced it together, then they haven't. If you guys think your characters by now would have pieced together the fish thing, even if
There's
even
no
if
way
they
that anybody other than Flake could have, and Flake has not.
I feel like Xerxes
I
did
feel like
see Kinsey
Xerxes-
order a fish.
Yeah.
All sardines.
I feel
You're right.
like
Yeah, Xerxes
Flake-
did see that.
So I can't do it. I can't do an investigation check.
if you think West would have pieced it together, then he would have pieced it together. I'm gonna say no for a check though.
Okay.
Like,
Uh,
that
think
is so strange. Can you tell me what kind of fish it was?
Well, the fish that I had, I don't remember. It was just kind of like some regular-sized fish. I'm not really a fish expert.
Can you like describe its physical qualities to me, maybe?
Fish customizer right now, I guess. Okay, it was like gray, slippery, like it was like fresh, like it had just been like, you know, not like just caught, you know, but like it wasn't an old fish. And it was like, and he like pulls out his arm and he starts like touching to like part of his arm, and he's like, it was like this big.
You know, as a lyricist, I would have thought you would have like a wider vocabulary for these kinds of things.
I'm not exactly a fish guy. What do you think? And the eyes were as blue as the sea. What do you want from me? It was a fish.
Just
Like you could expand your repertoire, maybe go into some fish music. I've heard it's really popular lately.
Yeah, name one fish music artist.
Well, I'm not
Severus.
a fish music guy.
more about me.
What do you
Well,
say?
Come on, you think fish
Kinsey
is
said
such a big
Severus.
genre? Then what?
Severus. My favorite fish music artist is Severus.
Who the hell is Senris?
My friend.
That is your friend. That is a personal connection. That doesn't have anything to do with being a real artist. I mean,
Well,
not
he
to
makes
discredit
fish
your
music.
art.
Well, do we not have a personal connection in some way? Does that make you not an artist in our eyes? I'm
No,
just
I just
wondering.
mean like, you know, it's like saying I'm best friends with I don't know what I'm trying
My
to say
favorite
anymore.
fish artist is the river.
Okay, hold on. I know what the real metric is. So is Senris very successful with this fish music thing?
I think he's pretty good at it.
The river is good at fish music.
I think the freak is having a hard time believing this.
Is this an
Kinsey
insight
has an
deception
in on
thing?
the fish music industry.
If you'd like for it to be, Josh.
If you are trying to insight about Cyrus being a popular fish music artist,
All right. Sure.
Seriously, this is
what would you roll in this scenario, Kinsey?
Is it persuasion?
I
There
think it's
are-
persuasion, honestly.
Awesome. Cool, roll persuasion.
Oh my god, the nat one. The second
Oh
roll.
God.
Senris is a popular fish music artist. Like, I mean, at least to Kinsey, right?
Yeah, like I mean,
Kinda-
like Blake
Kinsey
doesn't
certainly
know one way or
believes
the
in what
other,
he's
but I
telling
mean,
And Kinsey
it's-
seems to believe it.
It's actually starting to feel weird that you don't know who this Senris is.
wow. Have anybody else here heard of Senris? I feel like I'm out of the loop right now.
I've heard tales.
Oh. Well, I mean, all right. There's that. Wes, Xerxes, anything?
Would Xerxes have heard about this?
No, no,
Wes,
you would
this
know.
is not a real
I did not
person.
think so.
Wes
I mean,
just
it is, but
Wes just stares at you. No.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
I don't really listen to fish music.
Fish music, huh? Well, what does it sound like?
Well, he has a guitar and he sings about his last song was about salmon that I heard.
Whoa.
Oh, so it's less of like a genre and more of like a lyrical sort of thing.
I mean, yeah.
lyrics can dictate the genre. I
Oh
was
my goodness,
assuming
I
he
could
was
write a
like,
song about the fish conspiracy.
You could. Yeah, you should write a song about
That
that.
would be great.
I
I
was
mean,
he was like a Triton or something.
He is, yeah.
How fitting.
you know what they say about fish artists, though.
Don't tell me.
Well, tell me, I don't want to be a fish artist if there's something wrong.
I also want to hear about it. I don't.
They go out in a fishy way.
Listen to me.
Oh. Seal, you are funny.
But it's true.
Yeah, he did get eaten by a shark, unfortunately. So I haven't heard. He hasn't been
Oh
able to
my
make any more
God.
news.
That's horrible. Does this happen to like a lot of fish artists? If this is some
No,
kind of
no.
curse.
Not that I've heard. No.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to hold off on that fish conspiracy. I can't be trying to put any bad vibes upon us while we're doing this.
Bad vibes. You almost got swallowed by mud the other day.
Yeah,
You guys watch-
exactly. See?
You guys watch a sardine fly down the stairs.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Like it was thrown or just like fall
yeah,
down?
like
the-
it was thrown.
Like it was flying and it grew wings.
No, I was like, did it like flop down the stairs? Like.
Like, there's your fish.
Well, it's not
Cool.
my fish.
You should
I
go get it.
suppose. Wait a minute. If he threw it down the stairs, that means he didn't do it on purpose. The fish conspiracy is real.
You should go get the fish.
Why would I do that?
Don't
That
do
was
it.
inside his
Investigating.
armor.
It's for evidence.
Look, I'm not like
You're the
some kind of
fish
full
conspiracy
blown.
guy.
Yeah,
I
you'll-
don't need that. It's just gonna rot.
Don't you want to like take notes for your song?
I can see from here that it is in fact a sardine. I don't
So-
think,
It's a rough looking sardine too. It just got thrown down the stairs.
like
Did it
it
get thrown,
already
like,
started
really
to smell
aggressively?
weird.
Yeah, like,
really,
how
it was.
aggressive?
It wasn't. It wasn't like.
Like,
It wasn't like I don't know,
Was
like
it
someone
people
super
throwing?
angry, but it was like, oh my god, what is happening?
oh, I was picturing it was like speeding down, like
Bam!
baseball. You know, like it was like a really angry throw.
It was. It was speeding. It just wasn't speeding as hard as it probably could have.
Write that down. This
It
man
was a
is throwing
toss.
a
Yeah,
fish.
was it a toss or was it a throw? Was it underhand or was it overhand?
It was overhand.
Okay.
It was over.
Overhand. Whoa.
Ah.
Overhand from the top of the stairs. Wow.
It was a beautiful arc. It was like it was flying.
Full fish fly. That is
You
new.
watch the bartender like walk over to the fish and like look up the stairs and see no one there.
How rude.
Is Circe's gonna mention that Kinsey bought a sardine?
Of course not. No, she's put it together.
The fish.
My God.
You're the only one that he like points to Kinsey. You're the only one that's bought a raw sardine.
I don't know what happened.
And you.
What? No, he bought one too, and he pointed
Yeah.
at Steel.
Yeah, no, that's why he said and
What?
you. But
What?
wait, it got stolen?
Yeah,
Who
I don't
would
know when it
steal a
was
fish?
gone.
Roll an insight. No, deception, sorry. Not
Okay.
insight.
We sat down. It was gone. Oh, is this also? I did say it before. We sat down. It was gone.
I'll give
is
Kinsey
this still
advantage.
an aided?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God.
They are both lying.
Why?
I'm wondering if Xerxes should help. with this
Well, we
living.
don't get triple advantage.
I
No,
mean,
it's
Xerxes
not
has had something to
advantage.
drink.
It's not advantage. It's
Oh, Circe
Oh.
has had something to drink.
no. It's... I'm wondering if I should use guidance. Wait, can I do it before? I
I'll-
can do it before or after making the ability check.
Mhm.
Xerxes like puts like a hand like on Kinsey's shoulder and it's like, I told you not to put it down. Some animal must have taken it or something.
Let me write. Is there a rat problem in here?
Is
Roll it.
guidance
D4 and add that number to
Oh,
it.
hold on. 3.
No.
My God.
He is so ready to like to throw you out, Kinsey, and then Xerxes, the adult, says something. He's like, "What?"
See? It's the fish spiracy. Even, well, how, but then maybe it's like a rat that's trained to bring it to the person who's been like putting them in pockets.
And he
What?
throws away
A
the
rat?
Yeah,
thrown
you said
fish.
it was like
Is-
an animal. Xerxes said it was an animal. that was
Is
in the movie,
Flake
right?
sharing the
Or
good
somebody-
gospel of the fish spiracy with this bartender guy? Like what?
I mean, he said it to like the table. That is the guy paying attention?
The guy threw away the fish and he's back behind the bar.
I didn't
Xerxes
see
said
like
it was an animal, or maybe Xerxes is just drunk and thought it was an animal.
Drunk. I've had like one sip from my flask. The bottle is like almost full still.
He still says that. He's just being really mean because you bought a whole bottle.
One second, I gotta take off my headphones.
Seal says like in Gobber's Geep, so only like Kinsey knows what he's saying. But like Seal's like, are you gonna? You should do something with the other fish like now.
Right now? No, I'm gonna save it.
That was so funny.
Maybe it would be. On the way
I don't know
out.
what it would
On the
be,
way out.
though. Okay.
Better speaking in tongues again.
What are you two talking about? You're always doing that.
None of your business.
What language is that? What-
Escoba's Geep.
Oh, could you
Hobber's
teach?
What the hell?
I do not teach it, sorry.
Oh, Wes looks
Why
really
did this
sad.
music get intense all of a sudden? The fish spiracy episode.
Wes looks really sad that you won't teach him a language.
Oh.
I think you should teach West.
Well, I don't really. Kind of. I feel like it would be difficult.
I don't think you would get it.
if
I don't
Are
think
you
would get
insulting
it.
his intelligence? He
I
is
don't
very
think
You
smart.
would get it.
I
I
have
don't think Xerxes would get it either, to be quite honest. Like, I don't
I
think it
want to
really.
get it.
Hmm?
I don't want to get it. Don't even worry.
what?
So,
Oh,
oh,
sorry.
okay. No, you
Oh,
keep
sorry.
going.
What languages does everyone know?
I just know primordial and common.
Mm,
Just
I know
on
Elvish
Friday.
and Draconic and Common.
mm.
I know
Can't be
Elvish
so.
and Celestial. And Gobber's Geep.
And Gobber's Geep.
I know Common, Sylvan, Elvish, Giant, Druidic, and Goblin.
Long to your
Ah.
well read.
Hmm?
You're well read.
Yes. And in Sylvan to Xerxes, he says, Sylvan is much easier than Common.
Xerxes just like looks down and nods her head.
Just two guys.
So you guys eat.
Salad.
It's about 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Outside. Sorry, the sun is beginning to set. Time is no concept. What are you guys doing?
Well, if they're leaving on his way out, Kinsey is gonna try and put this other fish in the barkeep's pocket.
How many people are in the tavern now?
It's actually getting more popular. It's about 20, 25.
Does there look like there's anyone like super important or anything? Or like fancier than the rest?
You should
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Head to the guard
Mm.
guard captain, whatever.
I
Tell
was
them
about to
that
say the same
other
thing.
people are on their way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kinsey, you try to put a fish in.
Yes.
Poor guy's pocket.
All right,
So,
come
yeah.
on. You can do it, Kinsey.
Kinsey. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
No way.
Did you get like a
D-
one?
You get like a 10.
This is the most confident you've ever felt about a fish.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Kinsey?
no.
Uh-oh.
Honey or
And
not one?
You slowly get it closer.
Uh-huh.
He has really like open pockets.
Very receptible to fish, even.
And trying to have a bit of fun.
Mhm.
You've done many a fishing. You
Not what it's called.
you kind of like toss it up, and it spins in the air, and it lands right into his pocket,
Oh my god.
and he doesn't notice.
Do we notice that? Oh, is that's an
I
11?
feel like Flake is on high alert right now, to be honest, with this whole fish thing.
If
I feel
what
like
about
a
our passive
perception
passive
could probably
perception?
see it happen.
Yeah, Wes saw
Maybe-
that happen.
Yeah, you saw a weird mystical hand hold a fish and put it into this guy's pocket.
Can I tell it's originating from Kinsey?
Would that be like a
That's-
separate sleight of hand?
Maybe.
That's tough. Let's do sleight of hand versus perception.
Okay.
Okay.
New sleight of hand.
Okay.
My god.
We said perception.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby.
Nah, Kinsey's just thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flake, if you want to try too. You definitely saw the fish go in.
Okay,
Cool.
yeah, alright. Let me get my perception. Come on. There it is. Oh,
No, nope, no idea. It's weird though. It's like a mystical hand.
my god. Everybody stop what you're doing right now.
No.
Oh.
Did you
And-
just see that?
What?
That
What?
fish was expertly flipped into the barkeep's pocket.
What? Like, do you have anything else better to worry about other than giant teleportation circles with fishing pictures?
The teleportation circle is a big deal, alright?
It's
I
a
know
big
this
deal,
fish
but not
thing
our
is not that
problem,
important,
really.
West
but it's weird.
West
It's
turns.
been happening to
No, go for it.
It's been happening to us, specifically, like all
Us?
around us. It's been following us.
Aren't
Like
you
some
so
kind of
centered?
fish.
How do you know it isn't just an epidemic of people all over? What if this is a new trend?
It's just what Dokkan is like, if I'm being honest.
But it happened to Greece as well.
Exactly. Like that's across the country. You're telling me this is a continent-wide trend of fishing people?
Maybe it's got something to do with these wolves.
West waves
I
at the
doubt it,
bartender,
alright? Now that just seems ridiculous.
You waved to the bartender.
and he points towards his own pocket, and then at him.
You watch the bartender. And then second he pulls a fish out of his pocket. I just. You too. He pushed the sage and seal, not sage, Kinsey and seal.
What am I doing here?
Are we
When
leaving?
did a dog get in here?
You guys.
Get back here!
Oh, shit.
Kinsey starts leaving immediately.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why are you saying they did it?
They were the only ones with the fishes.
We
It's-
lost our fish.
We lost the fish. We already told you, sir.
I do not think it was the children. I saw
Why would
magic
they do that
hand.
to you?
Flip it into your pocket. Magic hand.
Magic hand.
Yeah.
Do you have any, I don't know, enemies?
You watch him like look down and think. Oh my god. My sister.
Your sister?
Oh my god.
Why would she be
She could be
doing this
trying
to
to
you?
ruin your bar's reputation by fishing everybody in here.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
god. I have to go tell father. And he runs upstairs.
Well.
Kinsey is so delighted. He is overjoyed at the problem he's just caused.
Kinsey, why do you look so happy? This is a tragedy.
What? No, it's I'm sorry. I just, you know how some people like laugh when they want to cry. It's just kind of a
Oh yeah, that happens to me sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, sorry for getting so defensive. It's just pretty stressful.
Kinsey, do you need a hug? Are you sad?
Kinsey didn't need a hug, but he will take one.
Okay. Wes hugs you.
Ow.
Kinsey hugs back.
Oh,
Okay.
my foot.
We
believe.
should, yes, we go find more
Yeah,
clues
he'll figure it out.
for
You
Aphia.
guys,
We'll look for the guards,
No.
right?
yeah, you guys look for the guard quarters.
Guard
Um,
quarters.
Why isn't it called a guard nickels? Have you ever thought about that?
A what?
No, I haven't.
Nichols.
Guard nickels.
You're so fucking stupid. Go to
You're so fucking
Oh, wait,
mean, go to hell.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
You get it.
Exactly. That's why I said you're so stupid. Go to hell.
Oh.
So, this building's a little harder to find. But eventually, I'm gonna say that with the collected efforts of 5 people, you guys find a 2-story, very box-like building with a small tower sticking out of the right side of it. Has like a little sign on it that says guard. Zzz.
That's it.
The S was like added on.
Guard.
afterwards.
It's a pretty big building. It has these interesting like little like small open cuts in the stone that are pretty clearly used as windows and maybe places to shoot arrows from.
Mm.
If any of your characters would know about military stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
But yeah, there's a open wooden door that it's open. I was already said that. There's an open wooden door, and inside you see a small desk with a man sitting down at it.
Is the door's closed?
It's open.
It's open. Okay.
You said open.
I wasn't listening. I was not listening.
You were joking when you said
No, I was writing something and I
fun of
can't
me.
listen and write at the same time.
You're all good.
I have written no notes for this. This is just like
For
the
this door?
fishspiracy is real.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Cool. You guys walk in. The man sitting down at the desk. This is older guy, maybe like early 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Silver hair. Just sitting down, writing things down. It's like a secretary desk.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up at all of you. Can I do anything for you all?
Yes, sir. We just arrived from Easton, or have you heard about the situation there yet?
He like pulls out a journal. No, what's going on at Easton?
Oh dear.
Well, it's gone.
There is
like-
big hole. There is big hole now.
Let me get Indra. Go up the stairs, first office to the left. Oh no. And he sits back down and points you to the stairs.
All right, Kinsey.
No, we're not looking for Indra. We're just asking about Aethel.
Yeah.
Kinsey is as well.
Do you think we should ask him quick about Aether, or just wait and bring
Well,
it up to
Alexander
Indra?
said to ask Indra about Aether.
Okay.
Do you think Wes would ask?
Yes, Westwood asked this guy real quick. Hello.
Xerxes up as he asks.
I am looking for my husband as well. He takes out the picture. He
It's a
is
picture.
high elf and he has gone missing.
I don't think I've seen him. He might be written down in some logs. I'll take a look while you talk with her.
Thank you.
Yeah. Steps aside to a back room.
Okay. Let's go upstairs.
So you guys go up the stairs. First office to the left, you see a little plaque that says Indra Voltavo,
Mm-hmm.
and the door's unlocked as you open it, and you see a very young woman, early 20s, with this short brown hair all combed over to the right side, very bright green eyes, and this deep scar that runs inches off from the side of her right eye, kind of like covered up a bit by the hair.
Mm-hmm.
She wears a pretty heavy set of steel and silver armor, and she looks about like 5'9", maybe 5'10",
Mm-hmm.
and she looks up at all of you.
Kinsey like leads the way in. This very clearly a child, just like leading in this group of adults and then like one other teenager. Um,
Yeah, Xerxes left some.
Yeah. What's in the back?
All right. What can I do for all you?
we're
happy?
here from Easton. We met Alexander Beck there. Have you been informed of the situation there yet?
No. What are you talking about? They were there
Um,
escorting some adventurers.
City's gone. There's a hole there now.
Like a crater.
Yeah, like a crater. Sorry, very large hole.
Oh my god.
Alexander and his men are on the way back. They lost some of their horses, so it's taking them a bit longer.
Yes, the ground ate the horses.
The ground ate
Yeah.
the horses.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
They're being swallowed up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't. We'll contact somebody. Maybe maybe we can. I don't know. Contact the Empire. Ah, shit. A crater in the. And she like gets up and starts like moving to one of the shelves. You watch her grab a stone from the shelf. One moment. And she puts it up to her ear. And then looks over to you guys and like kind of like just like a shoe motion.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess
alright.
we leave.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. We'll talk more in a second. I need to throw this in.
All right.
So we just like
Um,
wait outside.
Did we close
Yeah.
the door?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because somebody
Kinsey
want to
is
listen
gonna
in.
like press his ear.
Yeah.
up to it, so-
I was gonna say somebody's gonna do it. It wouldn't be West.
Yeah, okay. You put your ear up against it. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Uh, can I speak with one of the members of the Animora? I hear Droma's near you. Yeah, okay. And you see her wait for a second. Like a long, like, minute of just sitting there. She's getting, like, a bit frustrated. Hello. I know you were dealing with the wolf issue in Stanford. There's a city missing. There's a pause. Yeah, a whole city. I was just informed this group of adventurers came in. Yeah. I'll set up the teleportation circle. See you in a couple hours. Apologies for the everything. Damn it. She puts the stone down. And starts to walk towards the door.
Kinsey walks away from the door immediately.
And I assume we're all just standing like far, a little ways from the door or something.
She opens it up. All right. I have someone from the Magic Council in Ikil coming down.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He wants to take interviews from you all,
Oh.
just about what you saw.
Mm.
We didn't really see much. The guards that are coming in, they saw more of it than we did. We arrived after.
But they're gonna be a couple more days, yeah?
Yeah, I could leave this.
They said there was a tearing sound as the city disappeared. Like he looked away and then he looked back and it was gone.
All right. If you don't want to talk to them, that's fine. Just say so. It's all right.
I mean, how long's it gonna take for him to get here?
He'll be here in a couple hours.
Mm.
I
Um,
mean, it's not like we're
I think
leaving.
so.
I kind of need to go shopping. I mean, it's already
Ooh,
late
that
as
sounds
well.
fun. Yeah, we should stay. I mean, yeah, unless it was gonna take forever, I don't see why we wouldn't.
Should we come back in a few hours?
Yeah, that sounds good. Come back when you
Wait,
can.
did Kinsey want to or not want to?
They don't. I
Uh,
think he doesn't want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna do an inside check on Kinsey right now.
Can I do an insert check on Kinsey? Cause
What would you?
If you guys would attempt to insight Kinsey.
I mean,
Uh,
based on that
I mean, I feel-
stuttering.
Kinsey, are you like trying to like super hide it?
He is trying to hide it. I don't know if he's doing a great job of like the fact that he's a little pale.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Fucking Kinsey.
He, I mean, he looks a bit nervous, but it's not like towards anything specific.
We didn't
Oh.
really plan on staying here for long. We were hoping to just pass through. Is there any way we could be provided with lodging, since we have to stay now? Really putting a delay on our trip.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can set up something with the blue kobold. Could open up a room or two.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I'm so sorry for whatever you must have dealt with a bit ago.
Really tragic.
Oh, we didn't. There was a rock monster as well. We didn't mention that.
Rock monster.
It almost killed me.
It did. It was horrific.
I'm so sorry. We'll figure things out. Just come back in a couple hours. Any of you that can, even if only one come through and just can talk for a bit. He's just has some pretty basic questions. Probably the stuff that you just told me.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Anything else you all need?
Not that I can think of.
The front desk guard say he will help me already, but I want to ask: have you seen this man? This is my
In your
husband,
dreams.
Aether. He has gone missing.
She'll take the drawing and look it up and down. If he came through this city, I didn't see him. I'm
Hmm,
sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Front desk might have something for you though. We keep logs of some of the people that walk through some of the more interesting folk.
Yes, he is very handsome.
Flake makes a very concerned face at the idea of keeping logs of the more interesting people that come to the place. Yeah, what kind of people do you mean exactly?
Just people with more interesting appearances.
Mm-hmm. He turns away.
Is she?
No, it's fine. Obviously, important to keep the place safe. Yeah.
Roll the deception check.
No, this isn't. No.
Roll the fucking 16.
Can I try to help?
I'm so so.
So he's gonna do guidance again?
I promise he's not
No,
mad.
no, guidance cannot fix this.
Guidance cannot fix this.
Don't mind him. He's been in a mood since the battle. He
he
You just
I can't.
you see the guard go like, uh-huh. All right. I'll see you often. And she seems to walk back. Keeps the door open and sits down back at her desk.
were there other was there other stuff like on the shelves and stuff? What is this? Is this a pretty packed office or?
No, it's actually pretty bland.
Pretty bland.
Past the stone, there seems to be a couple more stones layered on the desk, all with like different sigils on them.
Hmm.
And you see books, well, just random books lining the shelf, and some picture frames too.
Okay.
Is there any snow globe?
Oh yeah.
No
Do
snow
not
globe.
take the snow.
Fun little
Do
trinkets?
not touch anything.
Walked out of the room.
Yeah,
Touch
we are.
nothing but the
Blake
lamp.
also left.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going back downstairs.
Like,
Where'd they say that we were staying?
The place
the
we
Blue
just
Cobalt.
were. Yeah.
Yep.
like you should
Okay.
watch how you speak. What do you say?
I didn't mean for it to come across that way. It's just interesting people. Ridiculous.
Blake.
What? I expect this
Well-
kind of thing in Gracemore. It's just, ugh.
What do you think? Something like this wouldn't happen in Tolkien.
I mean, not that I knew of. I guess I've never been here before.
Like, the people here, so many of them are living in abject poverty, yes. Very, very few non-humanoid, non-dwarf, non-human, non-elf, non-whatever are doing very well here, right? So
Yes.
when we go to these cities, I just think you should maybe not be so surprised at what you see. The country has been through a lot. There has been war. There has been economic hardship. You can't be giving attitude to the captain of the guard, acting surprised to someone who doesn't really care, because it makes you look suspicious.
I understand what you mean. It's just, ugh, whatever. I'm sorry for causing a scene.
No skin off my back. No skin off my tail.
All right, and you guys head to the Blue Cobalt.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you guys kind of just set up in rooms. You watch the bartender. Yep. I just got the message. First two on the right. You should be fine.
Thank you, Sa.
Thank you.
Of course. You guys head up, and there's 2 beds in each room.
Mm-hmm. Are
They
there
give
like
you
a-
3 rooms.
Three
Oh,
rooms.
okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
Somebody get the room all to them. I wonder who will be.
I wonder who it'll be. Are there desks or anything in the rooms?
Yeah, there's 1 desk in the middle of both the beds.
All right.
Like a big window right in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only person who thinks this music's really sad?
It is a bit
I
sad.
feel like
Nice.
90% of the music is really sad.
It's really
It's
sad.
nice.
It's nice. It's
So
really nice,
sad.
but it's really sad.
I can move to the plains one again.
No, I like
No,
that.
No, it's nice.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It fits, I feel.
It's very solemn. I like it.
Yeah.
Xerxes tries to get the room to herself.
Yeah, I mean,
West
Kinsey
is
Seal-
kind of
Check.
following
Kinsey and
Xerxes
Seal take the
around.
first room.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Kinsey and Seal,
Oh.
I think, immediately go into the same room.
Yeah.
Flake sees West like following Xerxes around, and he's like, why don't you room with me, West?
oh, okay. West turns around and goes towards you instead. Good night,
Um,
Xerxes.
Good night, West.
Aren't we talking to the guy in like a few hours?
Yeah, like I thought we were just putting our
Yeah.
stuff away. I thought
Oh.
Kinsey wanted to shop.
I am. I'm not going to bed.
Kinsey. Oh, sorry, you go first.
Yeah. Xerxes just like finds somewhere to like sit and starts taking her usual, like takes her journal and does her usual thing of taking notes. Hasn't really gotten the chance to do it recently on account of all the rain and traveling and shit.
We should go
So
shopping.
that's all she does.
We should go shopping. That's a good idea.
We should go shopping.
I mean, if someone wants to go get Xerxes, drag her on.
What time is it at this point?
It's like 8 p.m.
Okay. Sun's only going to be up for like an hour or two more, at most.
Mhm.
An hour or two more. So
Ah.
it's at 10 p.m.
At most,
Yeah, I mean,
I said.
well, okay, it's spring right now.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Um,
it's probably just gonna be 1 hour if we're lucky. It's probably already
It's
getting
probably
kind of dark.
Down.
Yeah, it is. It is getting pretty dark right now.
should we? I guess let's go shopping. Whatever. Night
Fuck it.
shopping.
I was gonna say, I mean,
Night
maybe we
shopping.
could just do it tomorrow. Because I mean, shopping in the dark. I mean, who's even keeping their shops open in this dark? You know?
Oh, I guess it might not be open.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Mr. DM.
Yeah?
Is it open? Is the
Are you gonna look for shops?
or are we just gonna stay in our rooms? What does everybody think?
Let's just do it tomorrow.
I think-
if they're not open, then we're gonna be like, oh shit, well they're not open, and now we went out, and now it's not open.
Okay, we'll go tomorrow.
All
Hey,
right.
You sure? What does Sage think?
If you guys,
It'd be
if
nice
you
to
guys would
relax
like to
anyway.
go.
We've been like doing shit
I mean,
all day.
Kinsey can go without Wes.
That is true. I
The
mean,
whole party doesn't have to go.
Kinsey wants to go get all the paper and ink and stuff that he needs to
Mhm.
start copying that spell.
All right. Oh yeah. Um. Sure. So you try to find a shop of that sort.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Does
go
anyone come-
party shopping tomorrow.
He probably asks Seal to go with him, and then he like tells everyone else that he's leaving.
Mhm.
Stay safe.
Yeah, we can do like real shopping tomorrow. Because
Yeah.
like in Flake's mind, he's like, it is way too late. They're gonna be closed.
Hmm.
Roll me an investigation check.
Got it.
Can I help?
Sure.
Since we're together, all right.
Oh, thank God.
God.
All right. 1 second. Okay. And so you guys head off. It is hard to find a open shop right now.
Mhm.
Big
Um,
moment.
But you do find a kind of smaller place, a little building labeled the Clever Bridge Mismatch.
Mhm.
And you see like an open sign about to be turned over
Oh,
by this strange looking woman with this stark white hair and,
Mhm.
and golden eyes, and she bless you, she looks towards you both and is about to like flip it over and then stops and lets out a little sigh as she opens the door for both of you.
thank you. I'm sorry to come in so close to closing. I just need something really quickly.
Bless you. You're all right. No problem here. And she walks towards around the counter. It's a knick-knack shop. A
Mhm.
lot of trinkets around. Best place you got right now though. That could probably offer
Yeah.
what you need. So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for papers and inks and such for a spell book.
Magic papers in ink. I think actually just got a shipment of something of that sort.
Really?
And she steps away. And as she turns her back to you guys see she has like pieces of like wing, like very tiny wings coming out of her
Mhm.
back. Um, and she walks forward. She has like this nice golden white dress. Goes in the back room, comes back with a pile of paper. Uh, what are you specifically? How much are you looking for?
I mean, like, how much is like 100 gold peepers?
100, 100 gold pieces worth. All right.
Yes.
And she uh, pulls out a small stack and a vial of ink.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this should be right for you.
Yes, I think so. Thank you. He's
That is
gonna.
a decently sized spell for someone your age.
He's really
Uh,
good.
She's really good.
She's really good.
Really good.
How long have you been casting?
10 years.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
So ever since you are 4.
Yeah.
Well, you must have a bright future ahead of you.
Here's hoping.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Come around again if you need something of the same sort, or whatever
Can I
else.
catch your name?
Maybe next time.
All right.
Yeah. You said she had like the starts of like wings on her back.
Yeah.
What did she look like again?
Golden eyes, stark white hair.
Okay.
Probably in her mid 30s.
Mhm.
Pretty fair skin. And that's pretty much it. I mean, getting a closer look, you see she has this little tiny scar that runs up her arm.
So many
it's more
scarred
covered.
people.
What was the shop called
I
again?
wonder if these guys have been going through hardships.
The Clever Bridge Mismatch. I'll copy and paste it. I would copy and paste if my mouse didn't suck.
I wasn't gonna write down this shop. This one is interesting.
And Kinsey's going to pull out his money pouch. He's gonna sigh pretty heavily because it's about to be much lighter. And he passes over 100 gold pieces.
Thank you. Oh wow, you have a lot of money too. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
No.
She takes it. Kind of like pockets it. Running a shop like this, I do know. Will that be all?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Right. I will see you all another time then.
Thank you.
Of course. And as you guys walk out, she flips the sign.
Wait, can I do it?
Oh yeah.
I actually was like thinking about whether, like she recognizes him as an Asmar. Can I do like an insight or something?
I'd say
Like,
from the defining features, you kind of get the vibe.
no, if she, I assume Seal knew that already, but if
Oh, yeah.
she recognizes Seal as one,
That's still rough. She isn't particularly looking. Is the thing. Yeah, that's about it.
Our good human friend, Seal.
Our good human friend, Seal.
Our good human friends, Seal and Kinsey. Or my bad. Our good human and half elf friend.
human and half elf.
You know what?
Do I do insight for it or?
Sure. As she like gives you a smile, like while you're maybe you get your way out, there's like a look of recognition and a nod.
Okay.
Not a lot of Azamars.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head out. The walk itself to find this place was about 30 minutes.
All right.
Probably gonna take 15 minutes to get back.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys make your way through the city. It's gotten very quiet. Turns out things are not as exciting this late.
No
Especially
way.
at 8:45.
No way. You're
Um,
lying.
you do walk by like a tavern, and you're like, okay, well that's that's really loud. And you make your way through until you get to the Blue Cobalt, which is also kind of boisterous still.
Mm.
Um,
I think Seal would ask Kenzie, like, like, what other stuff are you learning?
Wait, repeat that question.
What new stuff are you learning?
I'll show it to you when we get back. Just spell. And then he like
You're
kind of
fucking
like
kidding.
is
No
trying
way.
to sort through words to like describe it, and he's like, I don't think Seal will get it.
you guys get up back to your guys' room.
And it is 4 hours to, right? It's 4 hours.
Yep.
It's 2 hours for level. Okay. So
Man.
Kinsey's just gonna start
All right,
on it at the desk.
cool.
How long does it take to go to the shop?
It's like
You guys get
45
back at about like
minutes.
8:45.
Alright.
Mhm.
Got like an hour and 15 minutes left.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I think.
Wes takes a nap.
All right.
Flake has not had a good chance up until now to read the other book that he has that he is able to read, which is The Abyss and What That Means for Us. And you said that one's a lot shorter.
I'll send you a brief description.
All right.
It's nothing like crazy though. It's more interesting.
Yay!
The abyss itself is like a chaotic plane, so a lot of it doesn't make sense, and a lot of the book is talking about that.
God, he's reading it and he's like, "Son of a your book about telling me, oh, it doesn't make a lot of sense." Great.
But it sounds cool. There are some cool things there, and very cool pictures that were hand drawn. So,
I think, well, like, Kinsey is copying down the spell. Seal will go knock on like Xerxes' door.
Come in.
Walks in. Like Kinsey is busy right now, so I have some free time. You said you didn't like the banjo that much, but I know how to play the ocarina. If you want to listen to a song.
I knew where this was going.
I thought it was gonna be like an accusation. Like, I heard you didn't like the banjo that
Yeah,
much.
same.
Pulls out his, like-
Yeah, I was gonna be like, huh? What's going on?
I feel like this is a worse threat to Xerxes, though.
What's an ocarina? I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, he pulls it out. I don't play a little ditty, I guess. I didn't prepare anything cool. But Sue's just like trying to impress Lucy.
Do 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 do.
I mean, it's a pretty song.
I know.
Yeah, what kind of music would he be playing?
Here,
Do you
hold on.
have any
I'll
idea?
pull up.
Oh, this guy's.
Well, I was looking for a YouTube video of some ocarina song, but I couldn't find anything in like 10 seconds. So, hold on. It's canonically it'll be this.
Oh boy.
do you want me to play this on the bot?
Sure, I guess.
Roshung.
I love it when it's like, get out of here.
Pretend
Xerxes
it's
is just like,
a music box.
yeah. Xerxes is like listening, doesn't seem to be like expressing any like outward like nothing, no big emotional reaction on her face or anything. But you see her tail like twitch a little bit. Where did you want to play? What did you call it?
Ocarina.
Ocarina. Where did you want to play such an instrument?
One of my old friends taught it to me.
Well, if you must play, you can play. She goes back to writing. Tail still
Well, he'll finish playing the song. This is just like a 2-minute loop, the video. He'll finish playing and then he's just like, that's it. And goes back to his room.
Alright. Let me.
a strange
I
boy.
didn't mean it in a mean way. I meant like Salem has literally never mentioned fucking anything about Seal. Seal having friends is huge.
Jeremy, the VOD watchers are not gonna understand what you're saying. Anyways.
Because the VOD watchers will be the
Jeremy said
millions of
Seal
viewers on
had
YouTube
friends.
who are gonna know about what, like, yeah? Dear Shelley, so what I'm talking about here is that Seal, right? Salem has never mentioned much Seal lore to the rest of us common folk, so I sent a little message in the muted chat that said Seal lore, Dwayne, you know, the little Dwayne eyebrow emoji, and then Seal had friends.
The morphing accent is really funny.
People are always saying I never talk about Seal, but then 2 separate times people tell me that they have insane theories about Seal that they can't even tell me about. So I feel like I've said enough.
No, okay. The reason why I didn't want to tell you about the insane theory that I had is because I don't like it when I'm wrong. Yeah, I have one.
Oh, so it's 3 people.
Yeah, I do have one.
My Seal theory is that he's the same as that one character Seraph has that I don't get to know about. That's the theory.
He's not, but how is Zeus's spider bite doing? It's been a while. It better not still be there.
No, it's healed.
Thank God.
What is
Spider-Man.
with the spider, dude?
What is with this spider, dude?
With
What kind of
these?
voice is that?
It's a fucking close up of a goddamn, you know.
It's
Oh,
a-
forget it.
It's been healing a little slower than most bites, but it healed completely.
Most bites.
Josh whispers
dude.
little ditties of the spider bite into Xerxes' ear every night.
Xerxes eventually finishes taking whatever notes she needs to take. She'll finish later. And after that, does just like look through her shit, fix anything that's broken, check on the ersatz.
Ursat is like sitting super patiently on the desk.
Don't
And
worry,
we-
there's nothing to kill right now.
You say that, and its head like kind of leans down a bit.
I'll find you something. I'm always getting into trouble these days on fight.
It nods.
Xerxes! You need friends.
Is ersatz considered an animal?
No.
Okay.
No.
This is a
That is a
concept.
machine,
That's a
sir.
thing.
Ersatz?
Does ersatz only understand Sylvan?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And
Or
actually, like,
just you.
understands any language that I speak, so that would be like Common, Abyssal, and Sylvan, but Xerxes almost exclusively talks to ersatz and Sylvan.
West is snoring.
Brother.
In time
Moo.
passes. It
Mhm.
is now 10 p.m. Guys, keep track. Um, yeah.
Okay. Well, West is gonna go back to the station because he has to talk to that guy at the front too.
Yep.
So
Um,
who's coming with?
I think Xerxes can hear when Wes is waking up just by the sound of like the floorboard creaking. when he's
Yeah.
Oh
by
my
the room.
god, yeah, Blake's in the same room, so he wakes up and
This is just like Knives Out, guys.
fuck!
Hooves out. Okay.
You're a funny guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, Xerxes gets up and follows after him.
Okay. 1 second.
Who's all going? Just
Blake
Kinsey's
goes with.
not, but he is gonna take out his little jar of dirt, and he kind of like halves it and puts like the other half into another empty jar, and he passes it off to the people who are going. Says,
Going
"Give that to
talk
him."
To the...
Yeah.
Xerxes like would have knocked on the door and been like, "Are you two coming?"
I'm not sorry. I'm busy.
Seal will go.
All right. The fuck is this jar?
It's got the dirt in it from the crater.
Oh, I see. Xerxes takes the jar. Does Xerxes like notice anything about the dirt? Now that she's like can get a closer look at it.
I'm gonna say that you don't really notice anything that Kinsey didn't notice. It looks like weird dirt.
Yeah, weird dirt. Love weird dirt.
love
Alright.
weird
Love weird
dirt.
dirt.
Weird dirt,
Something
weird
in-
hole.
Tell us that it looks like.
What?
Or what information did Kinsey even get from the dirt?
It
I
didn't
think
look
he
like
said
it.
that it didn't look like it was from the area,
Okay.
which is pretty much all he got.
Weird hole.
I assume Kinsey like tells the temporary dirt holder
Yeah, like to give it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
that looks like
To the
it's from
guy.
another plane.
I thought you were giving this to me for fun.
Mhm.
You know, you've always got to have spare dirt on hand.
No, you don't really.
You don't understand. You wouldn't get it.
What if you need to
Wouldn't
plant
expect it to.
a bush with extra dirt?
It's Kinsey we're talking about. Kinsey always needs dirt.
Where would I be planting a bush, West? Outside somewhere, where I would not have enough dirt to do such a thing. That I would need my extra dirt jar. Only half full though. Not even a full jar, just half.
Introduce culture to the soil.
So, you guys head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. As you guys head out,
Were we supposed to go just back to the like
Station.
guard area? Or...
I assume so.
Yeah.
Back
Should
to
come back.
Indra's office.
Okay.
cool. Yeah, you guys start to make your way over. Let's roll me a D100.
Me?
A D100? Can I roll a D100?
Wait, did you say me?
What was he one?
I said who wants to roll me a D100?
Oh, can I?
Oh, I will.
What? You guys got to do the rolls earlier.
I did
Oh,
not
you're
get to
right.
do the
Actually, have
rolls.
Parker do it. Have Parker do it.
Wait,
Well-
I didn't do any rolls before.
Hmm.
Oh wait, you did. But you're not
Okay,
here.
Seal.
I am here.
Seal is here.
Seal
Seal
I'm the
can.
one who stayed back.
Right.
Seal can.
Both
Yeah,
you guys,
Kenzie's
if
working on
you'd
his
like-
spell.
if you'd like, you guys could both roll me a D20, and then whoever rolls higher can roll the
Okay.
D100.
No, Seal can have it.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
okay.
okay. I probably got
Oh my god.
96.
That's almost 69.
Oh. See, and this is why.
And this is why we
Um,
never let Parker do anything. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
That's what he would have said.
As you guys are walking, you guys like make your way through like the big like town square while you're moving, and you see a big crowd, all crowded around like one person, The crowd's like slowly inching, sort of in the same direction that you guys are going.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Can we
It's
see
like-
like
Can we
who
see
they're
the
crying
person
out?
at the
roll
ground?
a perception check.
Oh, I know
Do
what's
we all do
happening.
that, or-
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Oh,
I think I understand what's happening. Perception?
I don't.
Yep.
oh my god.
13.
Hold on. I never have
Go,
this shit
Flake.
open.
Flake, you roll with advantage. It doesn't matter, but
Well,
Take rolls with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
so you guys are moving. West, you sort of like catch a glimpse. I'll do your what you see first. You see like a flash of like, you're trying to like take a look inside. You see like a flash of like brown hair, and like a glint of purple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure I do.
I can't. I need to. 1 second. I need to open this.
I was gonna make some joke and I can't even remember what it was.
You guys,
so
you know,
imagine I said something funny.
you guys don't understand what's going on yet?
I
Maybe.
think I do.
I feel like it's just like the cool guy.
I think it
I
might be
feel
the
like it's
cool
Jensen's
guy.
dad.
though.
Showed up.
I heard the brown hair. I gotta say, it must be.
No one else has brown hair.
No one in
else
the
has
world.
brown hair.
Yeah,
Looks
it's
at
literally
Flake.
Kenzie's dad.
I'm
Kenzie's
silly.
he's the most famous person in the world.
Looks at Flake's hair.
And he changed his name to Droma.
Oh, I pressed something. I was waiting for the file to open. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
File of all time, baby.
I love all time.
Yeah. Okay. You guys start to I mean, Flake, you get a better look. Of a actually familiar face. You saw in a newspaper once time.
Fucking
Once
newspaper.
time.
A brown-haired individual, kind of long in the back, and messy, but almost like, you know what purposely messy hair looks like.
Ugh.
As if he's like, it's supposed to look messy, but also he's like worried that people think he tries too much. So he's like, okay, well, this is
I
my
gotta
hair
look
looks
authentic.
like.
This guy
Um,
sucks.
That's what I was just talking about. Like, the Flake, like, if he can see this much of the hair, he's thinking to himself, like, this guy's already, I can tell he's fucking pretentious.
In these above his freckles are these dimly glowing purple eyes. This is Droma.
How do you pronounce? I mean,
That
spell that.
wolf
I'm sorry.
guy.
Let me.
D-R-O.
Okay, I have it down right.
This is Droma Kazakame.
Okay.
Uh,
Someone put the last name in.
And you watch. He has this like very like beautiful like white robe on with a little like perfect like a black dress shirt underneath. And people are like crowding around him and like asking him questions and like. Have there been talks about the new Anamora member yet? After the scandal. And he's, oh yep, no, that's definitely a thing. Yep. And he's like trying to like shuffle his way through all the people. And they just keep like shouting and shouting questions at him as he's like trying to like walk forward in a direction. Guys, please, I need to get somewhere. Guys. And he almost like completely stops as like more people crowd around. They're all like writing stuff down as they approach him. This also important. He's like early 20s.
Should we help?
He looks like a kid. And as like everyone like crowding around him, he's like immediately Flake especially, you can see he's extremely like nervous with everyone like asking him all these questions as if he wasn't expecting this to happen.
Can, like, how thick is this crowd?
It's about like three people out, right? So like it's circles of 3 people.
3 people deep.
I think Flake is gonna try to push through.
Yeah, wait. Wes is gonna follow and try and push through.
Here,
Where are
wait.
we going?
Big 8-foot.
Can Xerxes
That guy needs
Um,
help. We gotta
can-
help. Look at him. He looks like he's about to cry.
can Xerxes like dig into her bag and
Reach for a gun.
reach for a gun? Shoot it in the sky. No. Can he, like, he's kind of like shoving past a few people and is like very annoyed at this crowd and like sees that they're crowding around someone, doesn't really see who it is, doesn't really care, wants the crowd to not be here anymore. Like rifles through her bag a bit and fucks with some like metal thing with like some wires jutting about, like fiddles with it for a bit. Some maturity voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal. Everyone move out of the fucking way!
Oh my god.
Upon hearing that, Flake goes completely still. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah, that was
You guys
loud.
are like, yeah, you guys are like trying to like push your way through, and all you hear this like echoing down the streets, and a lot of the people like don't like scatter, but they like stop like pushing on Droma, and he like quickly like scutters out of the crowd.
Okay.
I don't know who you people are, but let's go.
We-
Yeah,
Let's
Flake's
go.
running after him, I guess.
I never walked through a street in Tolkien, I swear to the fucking god.
Because I
You
mean, they
guys
are
go-
going the same direction.
They just
so-
say, "Ah, we happen to be going the same direction."
Uh,
So wait, who of us recognizes him as Droma?
It's just.
just
Well,
you
would
recognize
the rest of us
the-
recognize him like now that we see him?
you guys would recognize the name maybe,
Mm.
but not the
Yeah.
face. There, you
Uh-huh.
would have never seen him before. Seriously, you might have seen him once.
Yeah.
Quickly like pass through the town.
Do I recognize like the clothing? Is it like
Yeah,
the
this
look,
is
yeah.
this is the Animora. This is you guys do get a better look at him now. His none of his outfit is like super like special,
Mhm.
but it is well-made silk. In this his robe kind of like tucks into his slacks a bit and then still like drifts down in a very like I don't know, elegant way.
Xerxes like muttering under her breath. They go, I'm dressed like that and they're surprised when they attract the crowd.
Did Flake hear that?
Does Blake hear that? Do you say loud enough for someone to hear, or
Mutters it under her breath. I mean, Flake can try to hear it.
well, perception check, Blake?
Please tell me, Lord. God damn it.
No,
Oh.
I'm gonna
I'll get anything I want.
you guys hear Xerxes mutter something.
Flake gives Xerxes a weird look, but he's still like jogging after.
As you guys are like moving after Droma, you guys watch as like under his feet, this little like purple crystal starts to grow, and he starts to like walk up stairs that apparate as he moves. These crystalline stairs that grow step by step by step every time he moves his feet. Until eventually he jumps off, and you watch the crystals spin around his hands, these brilliant like purple crystalline, and attach it around his wrists and different parts of his body as he gives you guys a smile and a wave as he begins to fly.
Flake's jaw
Oh my
completely
God.
drops.
Xerxes rolls her eyes.
Whoa.
More.
Like he's sort of like half like the audacity, but he cannot help be impressed
is
at what he's seeing.
It's not like a cocky smile. It's like a thanks, guys.
He's still like the audacity.
And
Mm.
as he like floats in the air, you guys hear this like how do you describe the sound? He goes very fast. You almost like see like
The whole time.
you hear a boom through the air as he zips forward.
Like a
What are
vroom,
all these loud ass noises?
boom. I don't know.
But do they not have loud noises in Grismore?
They do. I just wish they weren't happening to me. Is all.
And you see him like turn around the corner, and he's gone.
Oh,
We're going the same way.
yeah, we are.
Who
And
is
you guys
that?
follow.
Who was that?
Head into the guard quarters.
Someone from the Enamora Merit Council. Who knows what they're doing? Probably something to do with the city.
You still not tell me what the Magic Council is. You say Magic Council is Magic Council.
Nothing. It's a bunch of people who sit around and they decide what to. It's so pretentious.
I completely agree.
Okay.
What do you know?
Well, I mean, I know a little something. I've been to Ikeel.
You've been to Ikeel?
Into Eco.
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to talk about that. You know, never mind. Not
I don't want to hear about it.
important. Why don't we just get where we're trying to go?
And you guys do. You guys make your way through until eventually you get to the building that still has an open door. And you see the old man sitting down and looking up at like directly to west. I was looking for this Aphir, yes?
Yes.
I don't think we have them written down in our logs.
Hmm.
I mean, other people around the city might have seen him. It just didn't bring up enough attention to write down.
Hmm. Thank you, anyways.
Of course. And you see the Indra walk down the stairs and look to you all. Hello. We're gonna be going to the end of this hallway. Sort of an interrogation room. Just he's sitting at one end of the table.
Yeesh.
Alright.
It's not supposed to be anything bad. It's just a place to sit down and talk.
All right.
Okay.
And she leads you guys down the hall. Opens the door, lets you guys in, and closes it behind you. And you guys see in front of you, sitting down at the table, kind of like fiddling with his thumbs, the same man, same messy brown hair, dimly glowing purple eyes, very freckled face, young guy. Nothing like super peculiar about him past his eyes.
Hmm.
But he's like fiddling around with his fingers and looks up at you guys. Hey. Oh my God. You guys. Thank you for earlier. The crowd. I don't know. I normally have like people that stop that, and they didn't have them this time. Which is fine. Sit down. There's chairs.
Flake like sits down like right in front of him.
Xerxes grabs a chair and like just sits.
Yeah, Wes sits down.
They're nice wooden chairs. The room itself doesn't have a lot of like exits. It's just the one door, and then there's this one little window to the side, but it's lit up by torchlight. But you see Drama take a deep breath. Hi. So a city disappeared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gone. Big hole.
And he pulls out a little like notepad. Anything interesting you can tell me about the area?
Well,
I know there was a tearing sound. Yeah.
yeah. It's like it was a complete circle. You know, like it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like it came out of the ground or anything. It was just like gone.
It was
You
just
know.
really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you know, like all the people and stuff in it were completely gone too. You know, it's not like just the land or anything.
Mhm.
And you know, the Terran thing, and then you know, we were just kind of like, you know, just looking at it because it was pretty scary. And then like everybody other than us, including our horses. We have horses. Just got sucked into the ground all of a sudden, and then, whew, and then this like rock monster came out of the ground as well and started trying to kill us. And then
Mhm.
we killed it, and West almost died, but he's okay.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
what happened after that? Well, then once it was dead, it like got all frozen up. Not like actually freeze, it just got real hard.
Petrified.
Yeah, and what happened
Hmm.
after that? Oh yeah, and then the people got like spat back up out the ground, and it was like it had been a little while, but like they were fine. They were all alive still. They were just like, oh, we couldn't breathe.
Mhm.
But most of their horses were still gone. Our horses are okay, which is pretty good.
Wes is just
Yeah,
nodding.
so now they're all trying to come back, but they're taking a while because they have to come on foot.
Xerxes sets the jar of dirt on the table. This
Oh,
is what
thank
they sort of look like.
He takes it, and you see him pull out this small pearl and run it across the dirt. The vial. Okay. All right. So, thank you. That's really helpful. I what I'm thinking right now is that maybe there was a controlled planar like rift. Something. I'd hate to call this type of stuff purposeful, but he like starts to like flip through his notes. But a city just doesn't disappear, right?
Yeah.
Not usually.
Flake looks very surprised that Droma is telling them like things about what's happening. He expected this to just be like, "Oh, you're gonna give me the information and I'm gonna be done."
And so I'm thinking. Again, we don't want to aim for purposeful because that leads into a whole different situation. But something with the elemental plane of Earth, right? With the Earth elemental, only thing that could really come from it. I guess it could be like some form of the abyss or some weird Feywild. But assumably, the city has been taken to the elemental plane of Earth.
Is there air to breathe there?
Yeah, there's air. Just
Depends on whether they are.
The plane?
Yeah, we found all those books in that cave about the planes and stuff. It's kind
found
of
what?
Play.
well.
Well, that's unrelated.
I mean, I'm just saying all of this is making lots of connections.
You found books in a cave.
Yeah.
You
in-
flips to a new page.
Oh, okay.
Give them a look.
Sorry. I mean, he's supposed to help. He should know everything. So, we went to this cave because this guy Regis in West Haven contracted me and my friends, and also, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And there were wormlings in the cave, and we had to kill them. And we were looking through in the cave. We were looking through in the cave, and like there was this library part, and there were a bunch of books in there, and the he's like stuttering a little bit because this is a lot to talk about all at once. They had like they
They
were all
read
about
books
the
about the
planes and
four
stuff.
planes.
Yeah, and some of them were in Primordial, and I'm the only one who speaks it. But I've got two of those Primordial books on me, and then also there's this one in Sylvan that I also have right now.
No, you don't have that.
Oh
Xer-
wait, yeah, I gave that to Xerxes. Never mind,
Xerxes
I
has
don't have that.
Yeah.
I lied.
So which one's this way, have?
Yeah, it's just the two Primordial ones.
Can you give those to me for a second?
Oh, thank goodness I finished reading them. Yeah, here you go. And he gives it to
Yeah.
him.
And he like looks at them, then tilts his head. This is weird.
And there were tons of them. my friend Kinsey took some of the other ones, and like he's about to mention the one that Xerxes has, right?
Circe
Xerxes
shoots him a look, and her pupils are so constricted.
You somewhere in that sentence is head perks. Say that one more time.
Kinsey, I sense I've made a mistake somehow.
No, I didn't hear correctly. And he looks
Hey,
back
roll
down.
it,
Listen for it.
Come
Yeah,
on,
roll
man,
insight.
give me something.
Roll insight.
I'm also rolling
Insight,
insight. Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Okay. Like, he recognizes that name.
Flake was like very happy, and now he looks very angry.
The rest of us don't get anything though. 14 isn't.
Can I do one?
Sorry. Sure.
But he's like trying to keep his tone. What do
Yeah,
you know
just like
about
Okay.
Kinsey? I mean, we've given you a lot of very useful information.
oh no, I was a familiar name. I'm sure it's not my Kinsey.
Your Kinsey?
Kinsey?
Who's your Kinsey?
We're all friends here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about him?
Just an old friend. An apprentice for one of my colleagues.
This is downright devious!
I'm assuming it's not the same one though, or else you guys would have known.
I mean, Kinsey doesn't seem to be a very popular name, but no.
I'm sure we would have
no
known.
worries. Yeah, I'm sure we would have known. No worries. What else? I can't really think of anything else, to be honest. Not.
That was it.
What does your
you give me
Kinsey
the-
look like?
I mean, it doesn't matter. They're not gonna be the same.
Wes is like scratching his chin.
I mean, it's fine. You don't have to
Why?
tell us, you know.
This, like from your insight, he's gone like on the defensive as he like looks at all you guys. Almost like feeling that you guys did something wrong.
Oh no, this
Um,
isn't how I wanted this to go.
Can you give me
Look.
the location on the map for the library thing?
Oh.
Do we?
Sure. Yeah.
Are we
Uh,
sure of where it was still?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
the cave.
remember?
Wes has the cave already circled on his map, so he just shows that. There.
Well, sorry for pressing about Kinsey. It's just, it really isn't a very common name. It was kind of weird, is all. Sorry.
Xerxes takes off her glasses.
Uh-huh.
Wes is rubbing his ears between his fingers.
You like look at him, he's like racking his brain on what to do.
Oops.
What?
I'll head out to investigate the hole tomorrow. Thank you for the information.
You're so welcome. Thank you for listening
Yeah.
to what we have to say. Xerxes gets up.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Have you seen this man? This is my husband. His name is Aphir.
What if he says yes, huh? What are we doing then?
Takes a look. Thinks for a second. I don't think so. Of
Oh, okay. Thank you.
course.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah.
Believes him. Okay.
Yeah. Just doesn't feel like he's like lying or anything.
Mhm.
He seems to tell the truth.
This is the most neutral expression you've ever heard.
And he like is looking at his notepad now, and looking at some of his notes. What's everyone's passive perception?
13.
Uh,
Wow.
12. Is it just 10 plus your perception bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
West, I'll say that you hear like a. Oh, what have you gotten yourself into? And then you guys leave.
After like walking for a couple of minutes, Xerxes like glares over at like,
Yeah, like once they leave.
what did I tell you earlier?
That was not arousing anything. He's the guy who got the wolves out of the.
We don't owe him anything. We don't owe these people anything.
Everyone.
I don't care about their situation. They can do it on their own.
You're selfish.
I am.
Yes. You.
Xerxes.
What's gonna happen next?
Oh.
The town we're in right now is gonna get sucked up, and then we're gonna be in a fucking situation.
Our personal business doesn't have anything to do with this fucking hole. Kinsey didn't come. He didn't
so-
mention.
For someone so conspiratorial, you are very, very, very trusting of these people in charge. These people who contribute to the way the city is. You know, the people who live outside the walls.
He's baring his teeth. I just did what I thought was right. I'm sorry.
Well, you were wrong.
Xerxes. The boy, he say, what you get yourself into?
What?
Under his breath. He was looking at his notebook.
Xerxes like curses and something.
Whoa.
We should go back to the tavern.
Yes.
Actually, Xerxes is like very much on high alert, very nervous right now. So, very paranoid. They're not being like, she like looks around to see if
Roll me a perception check.
Oh,
they're being
fuck.
followed.
Oh, why is Flake the fuck up of all time?
I went into. Can I do a perception as well?
Anyone who would be cautiously looking around.
I think
I mean, upon making that ruckus, he would be. Like,
Fuck me!
I don't mean for like all of us to make perception checks, but like
Yeah. No,
see
I mean,
what's also
I
worrying
mean,
about
everybody's
it.
pissed.
Oh, we went into that, and I was like, my god, whoever the fuck says Kinsey's name, I'm gonna beat their ass in real life. I had a
It
feeling.
didn't even come to me that I shouldn't have said that.
Why do you think Xerxes didn't want to go to a place where the music council, magic council people were?
yeah, you guys don't say anything.
Okay. That's scary. Wait. No.
Well,
Let's just make our way back as quickly.
can I
as
detect
possible.
magic?
Sure.
Okay. One second.
I can't believe I've ruined my chances with this boy toy. I fucked up big time now.
Okay.
I was so excited. I was like, oh yeah, baby. First thing I do is fuck it.
So I detect magic. Yeah.
So it's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
You, for a split second,
I'm gonna kill myself.
sense like this weird presence of like abjuration to like the back right of you, and you feel the moment it is detected, it disappears.
Oh. There is
I'm
magic
gonna cry.
Magic.
behind us. magic. It disappeared once I find it.
We
Why don't we go to a shop or something?
yeah, we can't go
Closed
back.
shop. Fuck.
Real quick, how much time has passed? Like, how much progress is Kinsey making on this spell right now?
It's been around like 30-40 minutes.
All right.
Why don't we go find a tavern to stay at and get ourselves some rooms?
Yes, very good idea.
Yeah. Fuck.
You're gonna leave Kinsey there alone?
She's gonna finish the spell and then wonder where they are, I'm sure.
It's okay. We'll come back later. It's fine.
We don't have to.
We're just
we-
not going there straight away,
we
I'm
don't
assuming.
necessarily-
We're gonna take the long way or
We
something.
need to go sit somewhere right now. But we don't have to necessarily stay the whole night.
Oh, we're not saying that. No, I'm assuming we're gonna try and like.
I mean, if we're gonna meander around, I don't see the harm in going to a shop or something. Since we
Aren't
want
they
to.
closed?
Well,
They're
Oh wait,
most
what time is it?
It's-
11.
it's night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh, I
11.
forgot. This is
Like,
like
it
the
is-
same
Mhm.
day. I
Yeah.
thought this was the next day. I'm
No.
smart.
I guess.
You guys find like a little tavern, like a little tavern called the Ugly Hamster.
I'm going in there.
Oh, why are all of the tavern names fucking Super Auto Pets names?
That's true. Yeah, you're right. And I'm going in. Yeah.
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 Where are we gonna find a tavern named the Wet Balls?
Was- Wait, what languages did everybody speak again?
Oh boy.
We were saying earlier.
Seriously said she speaks Abyssal. Didn't
Uh-huh.
say she can speak Sylvan, but
Uh-huh.
has like spoken
Yeah.
Sylvan.
Mhm.
What languages does West speak?
Druidic, Elvish, Giant, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Okay, and what does Flake speak?
Primordial and common.
Okay, I was wondering who knew Elvish.
Yeah, I know Elvish.
Yeah, you guys make your way into the Ugly Hamster.
I'm gonna. Can I do an investigation check to ask around if anybody's seen Aether?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Most people here are drunk.
Yeah.
Flake like
17.
immediately sits down like just in like a corner and like puts his head in his hands.
Can I like ask West in Elvish, like, can you look for magic again?
I cannot. Wes says, I have to wait.
Xerxes doesn't still have the dirt, right?
Yeah, he took it.
Yeah. I should have.
One
I've got
second.
files and shit. I should have kept some of it.
Let me just check when it.
Kinsey still kept half
Oh.
of it. You could
No, I
probably
did,
ask him
okay.
for.
I'm just gonna check when I get my thing back.
Xerxes had to identify.
I think it's every long rest. It might be short though.
Yeah.
What are you asking?
For detect magic.
Oh my God! What? It's in. I'm looking in the wrong place. Is what's happening. Every short rest.
Okay.
Is this considered a short rest?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
say
taking a
no.
short rest?
Unless
Damn
you
it.
take a short rest right now.
Like an hour.
It's like an hour.
I mean,
Well, will I be able to detect magic one more time when we get back to the actual tavern where Kinsey is?
If you take a short rest right now.
I'll take a short rest right now.
So we're
Oh.
taking an hour.
This would be in place of your investigation.
Okay,
'cause
that's
your
fine.
investigation would be asking everybody.
Xerxes is drinking from her flask.
I tell Seal, I have to rest, and then I will detect magic back at other tavern in Elvish.
Yeah.
Can
you
I?
guys- Yeah.
Can I do like a perception check to see if I don't know, if there's anything weird around the tavern if we're being followed?
I'm gonna say, for now, your last perception check stays.
Okay.
Xerxes tells West and Sylvan, you know, magic casters probably know Elvish anyways.
Ah, yes.
Very common language.
Seal speak to me in Ilvisho, I respond. Sorry.
I know.
You guys take a short rest. You guys take an hour.
I assume we were
Um,
whispering. Me and Seal were whispering though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinsey, you have like an hour left of your spell, but it's
Alright.
late. It's like 12 a.m. right now.
Uh-huh.
No one's come back.
Uh-huh. Kinsey like keeps glancing up every once in a while, like, are they coming back yet? Starting to get a little worried.
I'm
Mhm.
running through my artificer mind palace right now.
Running through my fucking flank! My palace, it's on fire!
Stones. I should have made stones.
So you guys take an hour, and after the hour, do you guys make your way over to the blue portal?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Tip tapping away.
Oh, one second.
Remember when I was like, man, you know, like, remember when I was like, end of sentence?
No.
What?
What has
So
happened?
funny, Josh!
What has happened? Oh, Salem.
Flake failure, huh?
Oh,
Make fun of
Salem.
you? No.
Like, I'm thinking of stuff that as an artificer I could technically do, even though that might still be way too fucking far away. But it's like, why would Xerxes, like, I can't think of a non-super magical way for something like that to fucking work. Oh, no, but it's too far away. It's too far away.
Any pigeons outside?
Is
Uh,
the tavern? Is the tavern more than? The answer is yes. 600 feet away.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
How many of those sending stones could you make, anyways?
I mean, in the raw, I can make like 2 per whatever fucking. Well, actually, I can make 2 per hour.
Do you have to? Does each person have to have one, or is it?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. We could have communication devices if we ever get split up though now. If you
I know.
solemn guitar music.
What does Xerxes have? I am nothing.
I literally want to die. I can't believe I fucked it up this bad.
It's like,
I
Flake is
wanted it to
actually trying
happen.
to get Kinsey's ass killed.
No, I wanted it to happen though.
I
I
was
was
literally-
waiting. I
I
was like,
will
somebody's
admit-
gonna say it. I was gonna say it if
So
nobody else
hopeful.
did.
I was so
Same.
hopeful.
That nobody would.
Like, I just feel bad for Flake, because now this is the second time that he has made a major fuck up for Kinsey specifically. Like,
well, it's
Kinsey
What was
is
the
going
first
to
one?
hate You, brother.
What was the?
Whenever he was like, "Oh, let me just stay behind in the cave." Hell, we can add 3. The stupid dead parents thing. That wasn't that bad.
I don't feel like the cave thing is at all Flake's fault. I don't see that at all.
I mean, he's the one who put the idea into everybody's heads, and he was really insistent about it.
Xerxes thinks it's his fault.
Mm.
He thinks
Didn't
it's his fault. and
Seal
he
wanted to
certainly
stay
thinks this
behind
is his
too.
fault.
Seal really wanted to stay behind too. So I don't know.
You know what I
But not
would
until Flake mentioned it, though.
if we were close enough, I would have like
No.
warned of silent alarmed Ursats to like go over and scratch at Kinsey's door.
Seal does not stay for a short rest in the tavern. He like tells the rest of the party like he's going back.
To the other tavern?
Yeah,
Flake is like, "No, you can't leave yet."
you guys can stay here.
No.
Stay safe.
You can go go somewhere else. You can't go back to the other tavern
Seal-
if
like,
they're following
Seal
you and you
leaves.
don't know. You know what? It's not my fault. I can't keep feeling bad about my damn self when Seal has done shit like this twice now.
Xerxes gives you a look and just like looks away.
West is incredibly uncomfortable.
I don't know how long it takes to get back to the Blue Kobold.
Probably 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
If Seal is leaving, I feel like Xerxes would leave a little bit after.
Yeah, Flake also leaves because there's no point. If they're following Seal, then they're going to find Kinsey regardless.
Oh. So no short rest for me then.
I guess not.
Can I do that investigation check real quick then before we leave?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. He was a
So-
17.
Yeah, you ask around. I mean, some people are like, "Oh, I've seen an elf before," but you don't get like anything concrete from.
Okay.
So in the meantime, Kinsey,
Mm-hmm.
you are
Oh, no,
3
no.
hours into this spell,
Right.
and you're like, "All right, I'm making progress." You're like looking around, and there's a knock on the door.
No! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Stale, is that you?
And you hear in Seal's voice.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't.
Oh my
you hear him like a breath in Seal's voice. And then
A breath in Seal's voice.
well, you're like a. "Ah, no, I can't do that. You watch as like the door like completely unlocks itself and opens up, and immediately like leaning against the frame is Droma Kazakame. Messy brown hair and all, even messier now that he has soared through the sky, and he
Fancy meeting you here.
yeah, guess you could say that. So I met your friends.
Mm-hmm.
They seem nice.
Yeah.
That Flake guy though has a really loose mouth. It's okay.
Kinsey's like frozen, kind of like he doesn't seem terrified, right?
Mhm.
But there is very much an open wariness to his expression, like he's not really trying to hide it.
Let's talk for a second. Your friends will be here in like. He counts on his fingers, like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like running to
And he closes the door behind him, and sits down on one of the beds. You know what I should do.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah. So, you discovered the hole.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what other crazy stuff have you been doing all these months?
I wish I hadn't used that fish on the bartender.
Take a deep breath. Okay. Oh, man.
been hanging out. Been around.
You a city folk then? Tokane kind of guy?
It's actually mostly been in Gracemore.
Oh, ugh.
Look,
Mhm.
objectively, felt like it
Uh-huh.
was the last place you guys would be looking for me.
It was. Actually, Tokane was the first place we checked.
Really?
Yeah. Tokane, then Zeli. You see his like hands are like shaking a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. Right?
Yeah.
Can say I want you to be safe.
Kinsey's eyes are like kind of tearing up a little bit.
And I don't know exactly what happened. But as long as you're doing well. I can't. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a little stone. And hands it over.
Kinsey takes it.
It's a sending stone.
Ah. Thank you.
Don't get caught again. Yeah?
Yeah. I know this might be a big ask, and so don't feel like you have to if you really can't. But could you tell my mums that I'm safe?
It's the first thing I was gonna do.
Thank you.
And he starts to walk forward a bit and puts his arms around you. It'll be alright. Give me a call if you need help.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Better me than Shrosk.
Better you than Strauss.
And I'll take a step back. Act like your friend. Tell your friends that I like terrorized you or something. You know, gotta keep up
yeah,
the,
I will.
the
Yeah,
scary
I'll-
image. Yeah.
I'll give him a real. I'll give Flake a real what for.
Mm-hmm. I'm so nervous. All right, I gotta go to a hole in the middle of Aston.
Yeah. The Purple Wolves. Wait, sorry. I heard a town crier say something about you, solving Purple Wolves thing. I got attacked by one back in Gracemore.
They're in Gracemore.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And he like put his hands up to his face. Alright. Can you keep another secret for me since you kept, everything?
Oh yeah,
Else?
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We don't know what the fuck is happening.
I know that. Actually, I found Frost's book about the whole thing.
Oh, good, great. Yep, Shrosk. It's been so bad recently, and they've sent me like everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. I've been closing like different rifts all around, and then like there's this blockade over in Gracemore, and we don't know what's happening over there, but. Oh god.
Kinsey's gonna give him a hug now.
He like jumps a bit. Oh, Kinsey. Alright, if you need help, I'm around always. I'll find a way to be around.
Got it. Thank you.
Of course. And you see he's like tearing up a bit. Alright. I gotta go.
Right. Goodbye.
You watch your window open. And he like starts to like kind of like flow out. it closes behind him. And you watch him actually entirely disperse into the crystals.
Has Kinsey seen him do that before?
Like once.
Okay.
You know he's okay. And all the crystals separate. And that's it.
I've gone much worse.
And 10 minutes later,
We all pile
Uh,
into Kinsey's room.
yeah.
You fucking gave him my name?
What order do we get
Wait,
there?
wait. Seal gets there first.
You left
Okay.
first.
Okay, so he doesn't yell that at Seal because he knows that Flake did it.
Flake is gonna be the last one to come in, just so you know.
You
Yeah,
like,
silly
bust
first.
open the door.
Mom, holy fuck!
Mom, Kinsey, holy fuck.
You won't believe what Flake just did!
He looks
Kinsey,
like
I think took like 10 minutes to just mess up the room entirely. Like blankets and pillows all over the floor. Like makes it look like a
You're
fight happening.
twisted!
There's
see, like
shards of one of his crystals on the ground that he left behind.
see, like bursts open the door. He looks like so worried, and he's like, and he's talking in Gobber's Geek, and he's like, Flake told Droma the
Yeah,
the
I
guy.
know he did. Yeah, I figured it out. I used my context clues. I'm a rather perceptive guy. How'd it go?
Looking around the room, like,
Kinsey is
what happened?
unscathed.
Why does the room look like that?
Well, it's alright. I can handle him.
Did like a bunch of people come here?
Just him. No, just him.
What happened?
He, what? He, tried to grab me. Tried to, teleport me home. Barely managed to fight him off. He's gone now. I think I've scared him away.
How do you know this guy?
That's. It's my older brother.
No, it isn't. So, did you even fight him?
I
Can
mean,
you
a
tell me
little
what
bit.
the fuck is going on?
May have gotten myself into a spot of trouble. Did he tell you? I'm just curious.
Huh?
How much did he tell you? Did he say anything about me?
Well, Flake was talking about we were in the cave, and
Uh-huh.
he was just talking about like the books about the planes, and he mentioned like Flake was talking about the books in Primordial that he had taken for himself, and then he mentioned like, oh, and our friend Kinsey took some book for himself, and then Xerxes, and then Droma asked him to repeat himself, and he was like Kinsey, and Droma.
Oh my god, I should have told you
And-
guys not to say my name, but then I thought it would be like, too suspicious if I was like, hey, just, don't mention me. But,
And then Droma was
don't
like,
know.
"Oh, that's
Can't
really
win.
interesting." And then Flake was like, "You know this guy?" And Droma was like, "Oh, I don't know if it's my Kinsey,
Uh-huh.
but like just an apprentice to one of my colleagues."
mm-hmm.
And Flake kept trying to ask more. And I just said that it probably wasn't. It was probably a different Kinsey.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he believed you.
And then, Wes told us afterward that he, like, said under his breath, like, "What have you gotten yourself into?" And then when we were, leaving, there was like somebody following us. Like West caught like abjuration magic, and then we went to a different tavern in case they were following us, and then I was worried that they were following you, so I came back here.
Mm-hmm. It's alright, I'll handle them myself. Would have been nice not to handle him at all, though.
Well, who is his colleague?
It's called. Not anyone you'd know.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried, Kinsey. Like they. If you tell, like, none of us know what's going on, and then these things keep happening, and we don't even know how. Like, if we knew that you already knew Droma and you didn't want us to tell him about it, then we would have known that and we would have been more careful. But you didn't tell us, and you can tell me now.
I don't.
So that we can all.
I'm not telling you just for fun, Seal. I don't want you to know things because I don't know if you know certain things, if people might try to hurt you for that, and I don't really want to get you hurt. I feel like this should be my own problem.
I'll be fine. I don't want this to be only your problem.
I kind of want it to be only my problem. I mean, I didn't even tell Salzia about this, okay? I really, it's not. I don't.
Well, Salzir wasn't stabbed by someone who said, "Say hi to Kinsey for me," and Salzir didn't go talk to Droma of the Magic Council and then get questioned about you. And who is the fucking guy in the cave?
Okay, I will be honest, I don't know. The description you gave, I mean, he's wearing a mask, I can't tell, I didn't recognize the voice. I assume he's working with them.
It had like slit eyes and like a little, it was like a white mask.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a fancy, like a steel like breastplate. And it was like a red and gold cloak. And it was like a paralyzing knife.
Josh, does any of that mean anything to Kinsey?
No, it doesn't.
There weren't any more details on that.
Kinsey just like shakes his head. He's like, I have no idea who that was.
Do we get there by now?
I'll say that other people that started to leave.
Xerxes.
Mexico.
I mean, how long after Xerxes leaving would the others have followed? Because Seal would have
Flame,
gotten
like,
up. Xerxes would have
followed very quickly, but he is like wanting to come in last because he does not want to come in until everyone else is there because he is scared.
How quickly did Seal run out of the tavern? Like right away, or?
Like after like Seal like asked West if you could like look for magic again,
Hmm.
like basically like right after that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wes talked to people for a little bit, so I assume Wes is probably
Yeah, I'm assuming like Xerxes
2 or
arrived.
3, maybe 5 minutes behind everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, when did Xerxes? How long did Xerxes take after Seal was?
Xerxes like probably stayed for like a minute, a little bit, like after Seal left, and was like, I fucking hate my life, and got up and followed after.
Yes. So, seriously, you probably showed up about now.
Did they leave like the door open to Kinsey's room?
I no.
Shut for a private conversation.
They're talking government speak this whole time.
Yeah,
Xerxes hear them talking though.
probably.
I
Yeah,
assume.
probably.
She knocks on the door. Kinsey, Seal,
What?
can I come in?
Sure.
Xerxes opens the door and steps inside and is like immediately shocked.
So fucked up.
Kinsey really like got artistic with it.
What happened in here?
Bit of a fight.
With that
Thing?
shit magic. Councilman? Is that with that guy?
Yeah,
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did he take anything?
He didn't take anything.
You look awfully calm.
I've calmed down. Very calm.
What did he want with you? Who are you the apprentice of?
Really doesn't matter.
It matters.
Not really.
It leads strange men to the tavern I'm staying at. And
It
ends-
won't lead any more of them. Look,
for myself too, Kinsey.
Mhm.
So tell me, what is your business with the Anamora with these strange? You can't hear me sigh, doesn't get picked up.
I may have he's like blinking. You could see him like weighing options in his mind. I may have stole something from them.
Something important, I assume?
I mean, I don't think they'd be important, would they?
Can I like roll insight if Kinsey stole something?
Yeah.
Can Xerxes roll
Oh my god.
insight because she's like looking, like something doesn't feel right about what she knows about like she saw this guy flying,
Yeah.
you know. Like,
Yeah, maybe
This is
Kinsey
last,
couldn't
like,
make
when
it out of
he
that fight
stole.
unscathed, but he also didn't want to like hurt himself, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I,
They do a deception
I'm
or
not gonna
something.
guide
Convincing
it
of a
myself.
job that Kinsey
Stupid.
didn't do.
roll 2 separate deception checks. I'm gonna.
Oh.
Wait, so I do know if Kinsey's lying.
Oh my god!
Can I
Both of those
guidance
meet.
myself? Can I
Well,
guidance
no.
myself?
Well, meets it, beats it. You meet the deception check.
Kinsey's lying as fuck right now.
Is he lying about stealing something?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So he did this to the room?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looking for what you stole?
Yeah.
Which was?
Is Kinsey kind of getting the impression that they don't believe him?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're getting that vibe?
Yeah.
I think can Xerxes walk over to the jar of dirt and like take it?
Wait.
So nice of him not to smash these. I think she puts it in her bag.
Uh.
What? I need to keep it safe, right?
It's not what I stole from.
I didn't think it was,
Okay.
but things are apparently going missing and broken around you. Kinsey, what's going on?
I
Did he even come here? Or what
Wha-
happened when we were gone?
he. Kinsey's like getting really nervous. He came. He was trying to take me home.
Where is your home?
Wumble Harbor.
Seal, are you from Fumble Harbor with your brother?
No.
Oh.
I didn't think so.
Different dads.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to intimidate a child.
I mean, you can. You think Xerxes would?
I think around this point, West would show up.
Okay. The door's closed.
I don't think Xerxes closed the door. Well, who cares?
I feel like
Someone would have closed the door after
Yeah,
Xerxes
I
came
think
in.
so.
Kinsey would
Okay.
have just like mage handed it shut if
Yeah.
Xerxes didn't.
You hear a very light knock on the door. Kinsey,
Who is that?
Seal, Xerxes, hello.
Come in.
West sneak like he like tries to keep the door as shut as possible as he comes in. Are you okay? And he like kind of walks really fast. He quickly walks up to you and makes sure you're okay. Are you okay?
He's fine.
looking around the room. He's like really concerned. Did you get hurt?
I didn't get hurt, no. I managed to avoid that.
You're not
Kinsey's
lying,
like thinking
are
to
you?
himself, should I have just stabbed myself? The answer is no.
Um,
Oh, hold on one second. So you just said Flake is outside the door?
Yeah,
He's
you
listening
probably-
in. He is not coming in. He's listening then.
Cool. Roll a perception check.
Oh, Flake. Oh,
Oh,
You hear what's going on.
you.
slick.
I felt magic after we left, and I was very scared.
Mm-hmm.
Did he come here?
He did.
But you are safe.
and what did he do?
He tried to take me home.
How?
Violently.
No. How did he try and take you home?
With a teleportation circle.
And how did you defeat that?
he had the
Firebolts.
time to set up a teleportation circle. Attempt that in here, in the mess up room. He had the time to set that up.
Look, I was in the middle of something. I wasn't very focused on what was happening until
How did you make him leave?
I fought him.
Mhm. What spells did you use?
Chromatic orb,
Does,
my
okay,
favorite.
Does Kinsey look tired as though a spellcaster has just cast his spells and had a fight?
There's no fire around.
Kinsey, I'll let you roll deception
Okay.
if you're trying with disadvantage. Well-
I think it passes.
Am I going
Oh,
off the insight
yeah.
from earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't look tired. They haven't cast any spells.
Kinsey? I need you to tell the truth. It's a lot of fun. Yes, we have a lot of fun. I need you to tell the truth right now, though.
Kinsey like looks around at he feels very cornered. I'm sure like West isn't necessarily trying to be intimidating, but he is a large cow.
Wow, how dare you say that?
I
Sorry.
laugh, but I'm muted.
West is trying to make
I-
himself look as like kind as possible.
You know what? Fine. Fine. Sorry. I'm from Ekale. I he's like really struggling. I was an apprentice to the Anamora. And then I left.
They're not trying to kill you, are they?
I don't think they would. I think mostly they just want me home. I hope they don't want me dead.
How did you manage to be an apprentice to the Anamora?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to hear that.
Mhm.
I am just worried about any possible dangers that traveling with you might pose.
No, you shouldn't
No?
be. They're not.
That thing in the cave, that was not anything to do with you or Anamora.
I don't know who that was.
He knew who you were?
Clearly, but
Clearly it's fucking dangerous. Why did you leave?
That's another really, really long story. Perhaps one I
would
shouldn't
love
tell.
to hear about it.
I think at this point, Xerxes is like kind of heard all she needs to hear. And just like sighs, angry, like lets out an angry breath and leaves the room. And like just goes to her own room and like,
Oh no! You
she
open the
passes
door.
Flake.
And
Yep.
Flink is right in the door. Like you push up against the door, right? And you like there is obviously a body behind the door, and he like scrambles and falls on the floor, and he's like, "Fuck, no, ow."
We've noticed that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we all turn to the doorway.
What are you doing?
What are you? Is something fucking wrong with you?
I didn't mean to.
I don't want to talk
That
to you right
wasn't
now. I don't want to talk to you right now.
See, like,
Okay.
gets his glaive and threatens like.
Whoa.
directly
No,
towards
West gets in the way of
West,
that. No.
Flake.
Threatens who? Oh.
Hey, weapon down.
I'm sorry. And he just like runs off to the other room.
Oh.
See, this is why he was listening in, because he knew he wasn't gonna get to hear shit.
Stupid boy from Greasemore. Xerxes goes to her room and like looks through, like relieved to see that nothing in here is fucked up. Like immediately goes to her bag and like checks. Her journal's still there, everything's still there, and it's like sigh of relief, like, oh my fucking god. looks over at Ursot and it's like, you didn't hear anything? You didn't hear anything? You can't hear it? What did I make you for?
It like scrunches up.
Oh.
Fucking be mean to him!
Oh my god, Droma didn't meet Frank.
Oh my god!
I can't even live in this world right now. Oh, baby cakes. Hi, Jerome.
Xerxes is just like letting off steam against Ursot's angrily and Sylvan for a while.
And this little homunculus could look sad.
He's used to it, don't worry.
Love the
Blake has never felt such unbearable despair and guilt in his life.
not trying
He
to
literally-
ruin the moment, but I really like this this dating game menu music.
I was like, what the fuck are you gonna say?
Sorry.
Scary. Like, Flake is so upset that he can't even cry. Like,
Yeah, Seal and Gobber's keeps now because Xerxes left and West isn't talking much, just keeps asking about, why did you leave? What we were
Uh-huh.
talking about before.
Kinsey, like, you keep asking,
Mhm.
and Kinsey really doesn't want to tell you. He, like, starts kind of clamming up a little bit. You can tell he's sweating. He's pale. He's like, it's really, I left, and that's about it.
West is still like looking you up and down, making sure you aren't injured. He's really concerned. He kind of wants to get closer to you, but he doesn't want to freak you out. But he's like,
Mhm.
oh, but what if I need to heal him? No, I should stay away. No, but I have to stay. Okay.
So, unless there are any other conversations that would like to be had,
Wes is gonna give Kinsey the blanket again. Or do you guys still have
Oh.
that?
I think Seal might still have it.
I think we gave it back.
Uh,
Someone-
Well,
It's fine if you guys kept it. It's whatever you
There
decide.
aren't any, like, Xerxes isn't gonna have any other conversations, but there is, like, stuff she's gonna do, like, before going to sleep.
yeah.
Yeah. Writes in her journal again, relieved to see that none of her shit has been fucked with. Was angry at Ursot, but is happy, like, he's still here. Writes in her journal, and spends about an hour fiddling with some stuff in her bag as usual, and uses her thieves' tools to make an arcane lock. Not arcane lock, what is it fucking called? Trickster's lock, I think. She makes that and puts it on her journal and locks it up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Kinsey, if Seal doesn't interrupt him, he is going to try and finish work on that spell.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, West, after making sure that both Kinsey and Seal are okay, is gonna go back to his room.
Yeah, so like eventually just like stops trying to ask and he just like sits looking worried.
West has left the blanket with you guys, though.
Kinsey's got it wrapped around his shoulders while he's working.
Hmm.
I think after a bit Seal will play the ocarina.
Flake?
West comes into the room. He like turns his head over and he like just looks at him and he's like really contemplating whether or not to say something, and he just can't take it anymore, and he's like, West, how many bad decisions does it take to be a bad person?
West sighs. He sits on his bed and he looks at you. You are going to make mistake. It happened. It is.
All my mistakes keep fucking up Kinsey.
It is the intent of the mistake. You are not a bad guy. You have made mistake, yes. But that's okay.
Everybody thinks I'm a bad guy. Xerxes thinks I'm stupid.
No.
Seal was gonna fucking kill me. Kinsey obviously does not like me.
We
I'm
have
sorry, I
not
shouldn't
known
be-
each other very long, but it will get better.
I'm sorry that I keep trying to talk to you about it. I'm not trying to like take advantage of you or something. I don't know. Who else am I even gonna talk to?
It will be hard. You will remember when you hurt people, but it will get better.
Thank you.
And then Wes is gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, Flake's gonna sleep as well.
But you said that.
For the viewers at home, just said the Sasuke filing his nails game. West moment.
Oh, I was talking. I was muted.
Oh no.
Oh,
You probably didn't know you were muted
You missed that one. Try another.
try another.
when Josh is
Um,
muted.
Kinsey.
Mhm.
As you finish writing the spell into your spell book, you do completely learn this new spell.
Yay.
But
Uh,
as you finish putting it into the book, you watch the pages do something that they've never done before.
uh-huh.
The words that you write down for the spell glow briefly, like line by line, in a quick, like, shifting all the way down the page, and the glowing disappears. Almost as if it engraved itself into the page.
Huh.
That's weird.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what that was, or?
Sure. This is a powerful spell.
Mm-hmm.
And it is also a spell that you should probably have never gained access to,
Uh-oh.
seen, or
Uh-huh.
known about.
Uh-huh.
So as you write it in your book, you have a feeling, you just feel this, and you like focus on it for a second, like, what was that? You feel this wave of magical energy pulse through the air and then disappear. Almost like you just sealed something very strong into that book. That's all.
All right.
Does Seal like see that Kinsey's, like done copying the spell?
Probably.
Hmm.
Um,
Seal just like, it's like, do you want to tell me about the spell?
Oh, hold on. It's Kinsey seems a little frazzled. It's an abjuration spell. It's helps defend against ranged attacks, mostly, but
That's cool.
yeah.
Xerxes does one more thing before going to bed.
Yeah.
Don't want to waste a spell slot in the morning. But Xerxes takes out the jar of dirt that she took
Mhm.
from the room and takes out like some weird little contraption that looks like a repel Xerxes spell. Takes out this weird little contraption that's like some thin pieces of metal with a little curve and then like two lenses overlaid each other on them, and clips it onto her glasses and casts identify on this thing.
That's all right. Okay.
Wait, what is Xerxes identifying?
The jar of dirt.
The dirt. Okay, yeah.
You kind of get the basic idea that Droma told you about this being from the elemental plane of Earth. Um, it seems forcibly shifted. You don't know what could have caused it, but something caused the planar rift.
Mhm.
It wasn't like that, like once in a lifetime the world shifted in a certain way. It was like
Yeah.
this was caused by something. You also get with your identify. There is a divination spell
Mhm.
casted into the jar.
Into the jar?
Yep.
Like into
Like-
the jar or like coming from the like
The jar is being tracked.
Mhm.
Of course it is.
Awesome. Xerxes like thinks for a moment and can't tell if something like that would have come from Kinsey or someone else. But Kinsey doesn't seem like a very divination inclined kind of person. Oh. She wants to get rid of it really badly, but
That's Kinsey's dirt.
that's Kinsey's dirt. I think at that. Oh my god, I could like be moments away from making a very bad decision.
Only Kinsey knew the jar was being tracked.
Kinsey can always get another jar, you
Is it-
know.
But there's
like,
the dirt. His dirt is in there.
His dirt is in there.
Fuck that
does-
dirt.
okay, is it cast on the jar or on the dirt?
It's casted
Wrong
onto the
method.
jar. This is like a
Onto the
new
jar?
enchantment. Yeah.
Okay. Xerxes. This is a new enchantment. Can I tell how new it was?
Within the past day.
Hmm.
Xerxes takes a sample of the dirt. She's got her vials and bullshit. She takes like her own sample of the dirt, doesn't take all of it, and I think she goes outside the tavern, like leaves her room, walks outside the tavern, walks a little bit of ways away, and smashes the jar somewhere, just inconspicuous.
Okay.
She does not want to be part of anything that is fucking going on here. She doesn't care. She's got her own shit going on. She's looking out for herself.
For sure. The jar is shattered. You have the dirt.
She goes back to her room. Not that smashing a jar could dispel magic or anything like that, but she's not in a good mood.
I have a question. How much was in that jar originally? Like, how big was it?
I assume it wasn't a very big jar.
It
Just,
wasn't very large, no. It was like a reused ink jar. Like he had emptied it out and
Oh,
kept
okay,
it.
so it could be big enough then. I was imagining a rather small jar. I was like, we're splitting atoms here, guys.
I was imagining a bigger jar. I'm glad it's that small.
Yeah, Kinsey gets the big ink jars, which still aren't very big, but he goes through a lot of ink, so
Yeah.
And so, Kinsey, you're laying down,
Mhm.
having some trouble sleeping after everything.
Right.
Oh, Paimon.
Seal, you kind of barely drifted off at this point. And Kinsey, you see a little like sparkle in the air, like turn your head,
Uh-huh.
and it's the shards of the purple crystal that he left behind,
Uh-huh.
and they start to form themselves into like a little star, and then disperse and slip out the door.
The fuck?
That's it, and that's where we're gonna end session.